Yeah. Play boss. That's right. Yeah. All of you niggas be funny to me. If it's something that you need to take, I'ma tell you that it'll be a couple of seats. Jump off the porch and I jumped in the streets. Should it be hard like I come on a beat? You better look and just watch when I pull on the block, and I bet your girl coming with me. I'm turning nothing to something, I'm always to something. You niggas is nothing to me. Turn to a stepper because I'm electric, and plus I'm elected, so fuck the elite. Fuck 1,000, I'm a couple of G's. You can bet that God is up on my team. Solo with the baller, man. You can bet your bottom dollar know what up is me. Yeah, got a flight going once, going twice, and I got all you niggas to seeing in 3. I had to roll your boy, had to let go that hoe cause she wasn't believing in me. Gotta look out for my daughter, so I got the product, you know I'm gonna be in the streets. I'm self-esteem colada, a good on my daughter, but trust it ain't even that sweet. I'm in a trap with the demons to be. This is no cap, bitch, I mean what I mean. You better learn how to be by yourself when you don't need no help before needing a team. Look at my nigga, you don't have to worry. You don't got LeBron and you don't have a Curry. And you gotta watch the niggas on the bench like a plane cause they don't got a jersey. No, they ain't worthy. Now ain't that a son of a bitch? Gotta put one on the trigger and go shoot a nigga and go take a couple of trips. I give a fuck about your sexual preferences, none of you niggas fucking with this. I had to build up my mind from this building of mine. You know that I come from the bricks. Flying boss, bitch. Yeah. All of you niggas be funny to me. If it's something that you need to take, I'ma tell you that it'll be a couple of seats. Jump off the porch and I jumped in the streets. Should it be hard like I come on a beat? You better look and just watch when I pull on the block, and I bet your girl coming with me. I'm turning nothing to something, I'm always to something. You niggas is nothing to me. Turn to a stepper because I'm electric, and plus I'm elected, so fuck the elite. Fuck 1,000, I'm a couple of G's. You can bet that God is up on my team. Solo with the baller, man. You can bet your bottom dollar know what up is me. Yeah. Where should we go? I just be fucking on various hoes. I don't be sharing my energy with anybody. Make sure that they spiritual though. Better be asking them where's your soul. Kundalini got them lost in the woods. Thinking my spaceship is running sufficiently. I ain't even have to pop up the hood. All you people praying, hoping you safe. Better be somewhere low in the cave. There's a war going on outside. I don't think that it's going away. I touch a bitch ass, throw some water when I go outside. Know I'm going to bathe. Disappear in thin air. Spirit tell me who I should be crossing the day. Yeah. Smoking on stink. Shit, it be looking so buddy and green. When I go smoke me a blunt on that toxic, got shit looking never be coming from me. You gon' be learning that they gotta turn me away, cause it's always enough that I seen. Even with rose colored glasses on, delusions gon' keep on just running your dreams. Fuck what it mean. Yeah. All of you niggas be funny to me. If it's something that you need to take, I'ma tell you that it'll be a couple of seats. Jump off the porch and I jumped in the streets. Should it be hard like I come on a beat? You better look and just watch when I pull on the block, and I bet your girl coming with me. Nothing to something, I'm always to something. You niggas is nothing to me. Talk to a stepper because I'm electric, and plus I'm elected, so fuck the elite. Fuck 1,000, I'm a couple of G's. You can bet that God is up on my team. Solo with the baller, man. You can bet your bottom dollar know what up is me. Yeah.
You know water goes deep, very deep. And anytime you go deep within yourself. And what taps you into that realm is your imagination, emotions, and feelings. But try not to go too deep without no, you know what?
Motherfuck the water, yeah.
You know.
I could walk on light, y'all.
Yeah.
Motherfuck the water, yeah.
You know.
I could walk on light, y'all. It's the pilot. Motherfuck the water, yeah.
You know.
I could walk on light, y'all.
Yeah.
I built that said you have, oh. So ride this flight, yeah.
Yeah, constantly nagging, complaining, the girl is so painful it hurts. Just because I truly love you, that's why I be making it work. Posting those nigga that's pictures of got niggas chasing the thirst. Wish I could just leave the emotions at home and just stay for the perks. Yeah, gotta go look for the unity before I start making a verse. Claim I be hating on you when you niggas was hating me first. I don't take nothing personal, my nigga, I take what it's worth. A lot of shit on the internet that is too hateful to search, yeah. I swear to put your ass deep in the water, you know. It's sorta like fucking a girl and your ass never keeping a condom. I like to be to myself while you niggas like being a problem, you know. Don't gotta be a second game just to go be in a column. Just play a position on the block that you land on. This earth I would never land on. One sneak peek, then I'm damn gone, yeah. Goddamn dog, I just be lifted. Fuck water, I go walk on light, but that's water in a higher dimension, yeah.
motherfuck the water, yeah.
You know.
I could walk on light, y'all.
Yeah.
Motherfuck the water, yeah.
You know.
I could walk on light, y'all. It's the pilot, motherfuck the water, yeah.
You know.
I could walk on light, y'all.
Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Holla at your boy. Welcome to our Mars and Leo transit talk. We all glowed up. And for who it may concern.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I don't know who needed to hear that, but that definitely does mean you're gay. So outside of that, shout out to Colby. Thank you for that. That was the daily PSA. Lines are getting blurred here. But now listen, if you didn't know it was a dude because the dude dressed up like a woman and you thought it was a woman, that's a little different here, okay? But if you willingly, you're still gay, but it's not full gay. But if you out here and you know what you getting into, just come out the closet, my dude. There's nothing wrong with coming out the closet. We can all be out the closet and we can all just flame together. By the way, Leo is flaming. So shout out to the Leos. We slowly but surely coming into your season. We got to make it through the ocean of death, which is Cancer. And you may find Cancer seasons get progressively more dangerous, but hey, it's not a Cancer season if you don't almost lose your life. Other than that, though, I'm actually very excited to talk about this transit. All glowed up. Mars and Leo, in a nutshell, is a super powerful element of your willingness and ability to realistically step into your courage and go for what it is you want. In one very short transit, we're going to see a very definite upgrade in how much you interface your courage as an extension of your self-esteem. Mimi, it's because your boy's getting shadow banned even on Google too. And, you know, certain people don't want you to hear this truth. So if anything, thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining us. And don't worry, we're going to work around this. But outside of this, I like to see glow ups as Sagittarius, but truly the spark is Aries. The glow is Leo. The glow up is Leo. And then the shining, baby, that's Sagittarius. So there you go. The spark, the glow, the shine. And this is where we're going to glow up this Leo season. This level of glow up with Saturn retrograde is taking a decades long worth build up of your own self-esteem, of your own ability and willingness to realistically, you know, open up your heart and express it without holding back. I promise you, during this Mars and Leo, you're going to take action. Yeah, actually, Shin, I was thinking about that right now. I'm going to start letting people know beforehand because I just be popping up live. But yeah, outside of that, this is definitely going to illustrate a very profound sense of how realistically I'm literally recording myself on Instagram going live on YouTube. But yeah, other than that, this is going to definitively break you through the level of confidence that may have been inhibited coming up to this point. In other words, stuff that maybe in the past you would have not necessarily at all. Available on my shop, by the way, for those who love the case, please cop it. I got this for the iPhone one. Thank you, Tori. you know, there are going to be certain things stepping into this that you probably would have never thought you'd do. We're at the opposition right now. So this is psychologically, you know, kind of giving you a very special element of personally really breaking through this intensity of fear that you may have had. If it feels like certain feelings, comment a fire sign emoji. If up until this point you had certain deep, dark feelings that you've suppressed, that you didn't want to express, versus now it's like, I can't believe I fucking held this back. You can get it. You can get it. Bitch, your ass can definitely get it. I'm not afraid of your bitch ass. Like, fuck you. You can get it. You can get it. Keynote on the vulgarity, because there's no Libra energy. If Chiron was in Libra instead of Aries, it would be, oh, I'm gonna talk with you. We're gonna repair this relationship. I don't like the way you're approaching me, sir. We can handle this cordially. No. Chiron's in Aries. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch, you ain't shit. Bitch, we know you ain't shit. Why you even here, bitch? Bitch, I'll eat you for breakfast. So like, please don't play yourself and give into this old traditional, you know, norm of you have to be respectful, you have to have class. Don't give in to people who, when you're going in on them, they twist it around to be like, well, that's not classy. Bitch, it didn't matter about being classy when you were talking all this shit and lying on my name. Don't bring this up now. Like, the less classy you can be and the more raw, savage, vulgar, the better, because you need to evoke that vulgarity so that the healing in that vulnerability can come in. It's not going to be authentic if you fake Libra. And Libra is not fake by any means, but if you try and use Libra energy where there's none, you're forcing it. You're forcing balance. Please make sure you're not forcing balance where you need to tell someone to suck your MFing dick. A lady corrected me earlier when I did a moon message, and she was like, just, you know, instead of saying ladies can suck your balls, ladies have ovaries. And I want to take that correction. Ladies, tell these people to suck your ovaries. All right, you can tell them to suck your balls or your dick too. Mars and Aries gang. All right. And my Mars is progressed into Taurus, so I last more than 5 seconds now. Holla at me, ladies. You get the best of both worlds. But like, yeah, ladies, tell them to suck your ovaries. Tell them to suck your fetus. Like, it is what it is. You must bring the vulgarity. And it's so very important, as Mars will trine Chiron. You're going to feel more empowered bringing out this inner savage and refining and glowing it through Leo, where you're not really a savage. You're just assertive. Really be mindful that we're going to go into those psychological dynamics where you're not really even being unreasonable, but instead of acknowledging what you're defending yourself in, remember, Mars in Leo is the 7 of Wands. This is your glow up. We're going to talk about the 7 of Wands in the tarot, because the 7 of Wands is your victory. This Mars in Leo transit is your victory. For those of you who've been standing up for yourself, for those of you who've been outnumbered by dumbasses, for those of you who, and Mars in Leo is going to be opposite Saturn retrograde. So this is going to be against the hive mind. This is going to be with the retrograde, people realizing that stuff didn't add up. And guess what? You're going to be saying, I told you so. For those of you who are see, a lot of people right now are in the, oh, shout out to Wendy Knight. Thank you so much, Wendy. We love you over here. A lot of you people right now are like, okay, we're starting to see evidence come out, but I don't want to say too much too soon, because all the people who were talking shit last year, they're now starting to say they're wrong. And a lot of you are in the mid, like, I don't want to say too much too soon. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. 7 of Wands is your victory. As soon as Mars in Leo enters, you're going to step into that victory transit. You're going to step into that victory transit where it's like, I was right. You must stand up for yourself the whole transit. We're going to get into 7 of Wands. Okay. So as far as this actual transit is that we got here, by the way, Monica, thank you. You're going to be the first one that we do for this. Do that real quick. Oh, perfect. Mother after water, yeah. I can walk on light. This is going to liberate y'all. So we're going to have this transit from, of course, the 11th of June to the 28th, the 11th of June to the 29th of July. Okay. Oh, for the live readings, if you click on the description box below, I didn't want to do this too soon, but for the live readings, click the description box below. And basically, it's $20 minimum for one tarot card draw. And then if you want a tarot card draw and an oracle card draw, which I have behind me right here. Then bam, that's $30. So what I'm going to be pulling for is your Mars in Leo victory. For those of you who want a live reading, I'm going to pull a card for what that victory is. Everyone is coming into a victory. And divine chakras, great question. 6 of Wands is Jupiter Leo. 7 of Wands is Mars in Leo. And Mars and Leo don't play. In fact, one of my favorite cards of the whole tarot is the 7 of Wands. My Saturn return made me embrace it. It is definitively one of the best cards, period. And you're going to tap into this victory. Once again, June 11th or June 10th, my birthday is June 11th, June 10th to July 29th. And so let's talk about the 7 of Wands, because this is why you're coming into all glowed up. Personally, Mars, of course, is desire. Time to defend the title. That's it. That's it. The first thing I have to say, listen to me, my friends. You have been dealing with people who, needless to say, treated you like you were the side dish. You are a full course meal. Now, these people have superficial indicators of recognizing worth. They're used to seeing people dress up and play a part. They're used to seeing people look like a king or act like a queen. You feel me? And these people exploited that, looked the part, but they weren't the part. And so you have people who dress nicely. You have people who talk eloquently. They get respect from other people, right? But they're not really a king or queen. And so you were let down, right? Or a lot of people were let down, right? By other people who looked at these people on the surface. Shout out to Dustin. That's that dude. On the surface, they look the part. Then you get to really know them behind the facade. They're not the part at all. They're like a page trying to be like entering knightdom. I'm not gonna hate and be like they're not working on themselves, but they ain't no king. Meanwhile, you're a real king. You're a real queen. You don't have to dress the part because you're really royalty. Everyone who's in your life knows you have quality, but because you're so secure in yourself, you never really felt the need to go all out. Some of you actually like to go out homeless. Some of you actually like to tone down because you don't want that attention. You know, if you went full king mode, queen mode, you have so much attention on you all day. And so you Prince Hakeemed it. You played prince, princess, knowing you were king, queen. And some people try to play you like you not the full course meal. Like you're not the one, like you're not it. And it's not like the whole time you haven't been showing quality. It's not like you've been hiding it. Anyone who recognizes, like you've met a few people who recognize you and see through the facade of you not really, going extra. Because even though you don't go extra, shout out to Olga for joining the membership. You know what I mean? Like you still had your royal essence flow through. You still have your character. You still have your class. Like it's not that it was hidden. It's just you didn't really play the part more than you had to. You didn't put on extra, you know what I'm saying? Like you see on social media. So people saw that and they're like, oh, this person isn't that big a deal. They're not driving this car. They're not wearing this designer clothes. And they played you like you're not the real deal. Even though you've shown them on multiple occasions, you're the real deal. But because it wasn't at the level that the people who they look at, for example, you may have given somebody ground shaking advice, but because they saw it on your channel, because many of you have channels or many of you talk to people because you gave them this royal energy or advice, maybe, and they looked at your channel and you're like 300 followers, or they looked at you're not as popular. They took it, the gem, they acknowledged it, but they didn't really value it. Meanwhile, someone with like lots of followers or someone who's perceived to be of a certain status is giving this person like foo-foo advice, like Barnum statement advice, like, oh yeah, you just have to be a good person and like everything will be okay. And they're like, oh my gosh, that's so true. Like, wow. And they're trying to act like the side dish is the main. Yo, are y'all feeling me here? I hope I'm preaching. This is what you're going through right now. You, and I'm not even talking about just one person. I'm talking about even people who think, because there are a lot of people who think they respect you. If you were to confront these people, they would be like, what's wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? Because in their hearts, they think they respect you, but they don't even realize with their actions, they don't even acknowledge you as the royalty that you are. Because in their head, you don't fit the box in which they think royalty should be. So let's talk about the reality. They're basically deifying regular, normal human beings who look the part, but put that act, right? Shout out to Esco, but put out that act, and shout out to the Knave of Hearts. All right, he was Kevin Samuels before Kevin Samuels even came through. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. But once again, like, you're dealing with people who are playing the part, but they're not really royal. Meanwhile, people overlooked you because you're not putting on airs. The most superficial shit. So they don't even realize that with their actions, they undermined you because you don't look the part to them. But you don't have to look the part. Thank you, beautiful Brit. You don't have to look the part because you are it. This is so very important because we have Saturn, royal energy. We have Uranus in royal energy. Now Mars is going to go in royal energy. Let us welcome Patricia to the $1 billion Vibe Tribe. Amen. So this is where the significance of this is. You're getting ready to not only step in. Josh said the most important thing. This is not about glowing up. This is not about glowing up and like coming into victory. You already made it through 2020. This is about defending the motherfucking title. Because what's going to happen now is through this Cancer season, coming into as soon as Mars enters Leo during Gemini season, the veil is going to be removed. Sun in Gemini is the light that will dispel the square. So once the sun starts squaring Neptune directly, all this deception is going to be revealed. It's going to be the beginning of it before it starts to get spin. That's why you already start to see the email dumps. Get this. People are not going to realize, oh, this person is king. This person's queen. Nope. They're going to realize you been queen. You been king. You been killing it. There was not a moment you were not on point. And the scales will fall from people's eyes. Like, wow, the whole time. Like, people are going to be looking at what you've been doing with a new lens because the prejudice and their untrue views of you and their ideas of you, well, that was never true. And so they're going to realize how they took you for granted and they were basically gassing up people who looked the part. Like, straight up. And so this is where you must defend the title. This is where you're going to have, and listen, Mars is going to square Uranus and is going to oppose Saturn. So you're not going to see this coming. Like, people who you would not even expect to finally see your value are going to be like, oh shit, it was you the whole time. Honestly, I wasn't expecting you to gain as much traction as you did. And I'm going to act like we're friends, but really I'm just trying to get a come up through you. And don't let people come up through you. Don't let people play you. You must defend your time, reclaim your time, and become Maxine Waters, okay? or Walter. And this is the most important thing, because when it comes down to it, the people who are wanting to come back during this Mercury retrograde are not coming back because they really do respect you. They see you as a come up. And as long as they've known you, you've been like their back door. You've been like their back door, and they feel like, oh, well, this person's cool, and I can actually now get clout just through them. They'll forgive me super easy. They've always been nice. And so people are going to think you switched up when you kind of change the game and you're like, bye, bitch. Like, no, like you're not slick, bitch. Bye. No, you're straight. No. I wasn't good enough for you before. Now you got to get in line. You didn't notice me until I started shining. So I'll throw your ass in line then. And no cutting unless we cutting. Same dudes, fake toughing is bluffing and saying nothing. That's it. So like, it is what it is. Now here's the thing. There is going to be an unexpected quality of this, because for Mars and Leo, we're going to have Mars square Uranus. We're going to have Mars trine Chiron. We're going to have Mars quincunx Pluto. We're going to have Mars opposite the T-square of Saturn and Uranus. Opposite Saturn. This is huge, y'all. We're going to have Venus meet up and have sex with Mars on the red carpet. It's going to be hot. It's going to be televised. Saturn's going to have the camera crew. Oh my gosh, are they doing it? Oh my gosh, they're doing it. This is actually hot. And the Uranus square is what's going to make it cool or weird. So here's the thing. Like, many of you may experience this in unexpected boosts in your notoriety. Okay? Because Leo also has that star quality to it. So you're defending the title. Everything about the Seven of Wands has a lot to do with you being in a position to defend your stance and to, under no circumstances, back down. Even if you may have been outnumbered before, a whole bunch of people are going to pretty much acknowledge that, whether truthfully or reluctantly, you were right about a lot. Or you're going to have somebody in a higher position co-sign you. This is going to happen a lot for you too. You may not even be aware that it happened. So somebody who has an issue with you likes someone else. The person that someone likes you. So they may not like you, but the person they likes you. They're going to have to reluctantly come around. And not because you want them to come around, but because you're the motherfucking truth. So here's the thing. Mars is desire. Leo is courage. And at this junction, what's actually kicking this off is the opposition that we're leaving right now with Pluto. This is why I did the emergency opposition video, and moments from that, the judge overturned the federal ban on assault rifles. So it's going down. Gavin said, this is a threat to public safety. So if you see a false flag attack in California, the governor who should have been recalled had everything to do with it. The Biden administration had everything to do with it. That's not a theory. That's not speculation. That's just common sense. Prepare for the false flag. But outside of that, Mars is going into Leo, baby. The 10th, the 9th. And this is where, appreciate y'all hitting that like button. This is where, okay, I really want you to feel that curve. A lot of you are going to, his wine is a great thing. A lot of you are going to realistically come into a super passionate sense of yourself. It should feel like you, and appreciate you, Dustin. It should feel like personally you are evoking latent energy that you didn't even know you had. And that's because at a certain level, you're tapping into much more of yourself than before that you may have held back, not wanting to offend other people. Even those of you who from the get-go, you never really cared about offending people, you're going to realize that you've been holding back yourself too, that unconsciously, and this is all going to come through. So congratulations, my friend, all glowed up. By the time we're at the end of July and the sun has just entered Leo and Mars is going in Virgo, your sense of confidence in yourself is going to be so ridiculously crazy. It's going to be something like that. Hey, baby. You know, I saw you eyeing me from the side over there, and, you know, I saw you too, and, you know, I thought you was sexy real quick, and, you know, I know you see me glowing. I know you see me looking royal as hell. I know I'm just so irresistible for you right now, baby, and it's all good. Like, we could really go somewhere right now. We could really do things. We could really do things. We could really do things. Me and you, baby. We could do whatever right now. I know you see me glowing. I know I'm probably too hot for you too right now, but it's all good, baby. I'm not gonna sizzle you too much. I just want to give you some time to breathe. I know a brother of my complexion looking as beautiful as I do might make your heart beat a little bit, but it's all good, baby. It's all good, baby. You gonna survive. You gonna survive. How about you come and have a drink with me later? You know it's all me. You know it's all me, baby girl. You're not gonna have to go half. You're not dating one of these boys out here. Okay? It's the king, baby. It's the king. It's the king. It's the king. It's the king, baby. It's totally clear. In fact, the king gonna give you a Mars and Leo freestyle real quick. Yeah. I do what I like what I do. You see me shining, I see you too. I thought you was cute, so I walked up to you. I said, how you doing, baby? I do what I do. I like what I do. I like what it is. It is what it do. Ooh, you see me and I see you. I was like, what it do, baby? I'm never lazy. I just do me and I do it real well. And I'm heaven sent, but I'm giving y'all hell. It's so hot and I got a pot. Was smoking pot, don't smoke a bit. Tolerance break, and I break it off, and I got a break of that Kit Kat bar. Get it? Cause I'm chocolate. Oh, get it? It ain't nonsense. Oh, get it? It's a block. Oh, get it? Looking slim thick. Oh, yeah, you can get it. Get it? It is what it is, and you won't forget it. Yeah, this the slyest shit you ever heard. It's the king, you know, the word. Oh, it's absurd. Oh, and the bird just flew over my head. The bird wanted to take a poop, but the poop said, no, that's the king. Go up for it instead. So, you know, that's who you're messing with. It is what it is. You know, I'm blessing with a big one, successful too, and I look good. It's a unicorn, boo. Ooh, 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 oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just had to let y'all know. Just had to let y'all know how to run that king game real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is that type of swagger. This is that type of swagger that Mars and Leo gonna bring. You just gonna walk out. You're just gonna walk out with your king swag. Some of y'all don't even need the dress. You just walk around looking this royal, looking this regal at all times, every day. And you know what I'm saying? Some people wanted to look at you like, oh, that's not the full course meal. Well, now they're going to be looking at you hungry and thirsty now. Like, oh, I should have had a bite when I had the chance. Some people went vegan on you. No, not that you beefing, but some people went vegan. They're like, oh, this fake chicken looks good. Didn't know that you were the real prime meat, and now they don't want to be vegan anymore because they took a piece of pause. But now they don't want to be vegan anymore. You feel me? And it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And so that's Mars and Leo. I'm telling, but listen. Like, some people are not going to expect it because a lot of y'all were humble before, like you were still stepping into your own. So when they see you don that, all right, and they see you're worthy, and you're worthy too, and you're worthy too. We got the meats, baby. And you're worthy too. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. All right. So you see, you know, especially when they find out you're from another land and it's different. Shout out to my half brother Ralph Smart. But other than that, my friends, you know, they ain't ready. They ain't ready. This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. We bossing up over here. We getting entirely royal. It's getting hot, so I'm gonna take this off. I'm too hot, so I gotta. It's a consequence of just being, you know, super hot. I gotta watch my temperature, but you know, the glow up is real, my friends, and you're gonna be all glowed up. We know that Mars has everything to do with action, desire, and sex. For those of you like myself who haven't necessarily been sexually active, it's gonna change. It's gonna change. You all glowed up now. You're gonna have too many options now. Okay, and being that Mars is sexual desire, this is very, very important because you're fundamentally going to change the psychology behind how you personally express your sexual desire. If at any point, fellow deep divers, if at any point you're in a position where you were inhibitive before, you felt like you couldn't express it, especially the woman, like, you're not gonna hold back anymore. You're gonna be like, you look like a snack and a meal. Can I put dressing on you? Oh my God, I didn't mean to make that sound as sexual as it. Oh my God, that sounded way more sexual than I wanted that to sound. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just gonna be oozing with sauce. All right, the sauce is Scorpio, but you're just gonna be oozing. Damn, see, that sounded more sexual than I wanted to sound too. I don't know what's happening here, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this Mars energy this is a very strong energy. This is the transit where you want to come on strong, okay? And fortune favors the bold. So don't be a coward. You cannot be a coward. Now, at the other end of this, okay, you're also going to be challenged because what is the climate of Leo? Not only what's the significance of this Mars and Leo transit? We not only finished the opposition with Capricorn, but now that we're coming around to manifesting war of the 4 horsemen, Mars going into Leo is definitive victory on a personal front. Being able to champion your desire and bridge it socially. Leo is the first social zodiac sign after the 4 individuals of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Then we have Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Those are the next 4 social signs. Scorpio, in that Cancer of individual emotions, Scorpio now has to share feelings with other people, which is why it's complex, because people don't feel the same way about things. And when your feelings are shared, you can have sex. And this is where Leo is the social heart of the individual spark of authenticity in Aries that sustains its fire and strength in Leo. If it wasn't for Leo, then you would spark a lighter and it would never stay lit. We wouldn't have bonfires. And bonfires do what? They bring people together socially around it to tell stories. Aquarius, opposition. So with Saturn that is opposing Leo, Leo is going through controlled opposition. Leo that's retrograde at this point especially, or Saturn that's retrograde at this point especially, which according to Alicia Sharp, when the planet is retrograde, it acts like the opposite sign or a different planet. I think for Saturn, it might be Neptune. But outside of that, Saturn's retrograde is reevaluating not only the collective narrative that is proving to the world how fucking stupid most people are, but it's basically also enabling you the opportunity to, relative to this narrative, in Leo, not be a fucking coward and actually express your courage. Like, this is going to be very challenging because every Mars and Leo action you take, Saturn and Aquarius is going to be the narrative. Oh, why are you wearing a mask and you haven't been vaccinated? And then Mars and Leo is going to be, because I'm not a fucking idiot, bitch. And listen, that's the trine to Chiron, standing up for yourself against the narrative, or standing up for yourself against the narrative. Because I'm not a fucking idiot. Well, that's not what the science says. Well, if you actually knew the science, you wouldn't be so fucking dumb. But that's and so this is going to be very tough because compared to other Mars and Leos, now you have the Saturn opposition. The Saturn opposition is going to strengthen your resolve, but it's going to come as a test. So you are glowing up, but the test for you is, can you stand in the face of counterintuitive hive mind collective rhetoric? Saturn and Aquarius is not bad at all. Saturn and Aquarius is one of the best transits we're having over the past 10 years. But because we're not in a perfect world, Saturn and Aquarius is being distorted in the shadow of the collective by false narratives manifested through Neptune and Pisces. And so with Mars that's going to be opposing Saturn, this is going to be taking your will. This is going to be taking your passionate desire, and it's going to strengthen it. So you have both passion in Leo and intellect in Aquarius. This opposition is going to do really well for money and to take your creative projects and actions and actually align it with integrity. However, that challenge is going to be experienced oppositionally as outside influences that seek to undermine your courage and test your courage. Given that Mars is the social activity of assertion, right? Shout out to Nafifa. It feels like family here. The opposition to that collective narrative is going to test who is really about what they say about. Because you see people like me here on YouTube pushing this, rhetoric or belief that, masks, vaccines, the government, spirituality. And it's one thing to speak this on YouTube. It's another thing when I go to the store and I'm completely different and I'm not bringing that same energy. And that's between me and God, right? This is going to test who is really about it. And you're going to get exposed. You're going to get exposed. For those of you who are really about what you say you're about, you're going to get exposed for being super real. For those of you who only play the part, but you're not really the part, you're going to be exposed to being fake as hell. And this is going to be all glowed up. This is going to be so dope. So this is that one transit where you actually want to look forward to being ridiculed for telling the truth. You actually want to look forward and count all joy to any kind of struggle, because this is the good fight. Mars and Leo is the good fight that you fight, where even though majority, and shout out to Taskmaster, shout out to you natal Mars and Leos, this is going to be a really great return. Mars and Leo is that good fight where even if you're outnumbered, even if you're around people who you feel outclass you, you have the advantage here. And the advantage in context is simple. You're not fucking retarded. Everyone else is acting fucking retarded. And I'm talking about normally smart people who are acting uncharacteristically retarded. And that's your advantage. You're not a fucking retard. And congratulations. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself, because it's been a horror story. It's like, you too, you're retarded too. Like, I thought you knew better. Like, what's going on? And it's a pandemic. So don't worry. That's the real pandemic, stupidity. And so I don't really mean to, I have a Gemini mind, so I could be very candid with the way I express things. When I say that the advantage is that you're not retarded, I'm not saying this in a superficial, insensitive way, because even using the word retarded can be seen as insensitive to those who are mentally ill. No. I'm saying this factually. I'm not trying to say this to be funny. I'm saying this factually. There's a lot of people who are retarded, like they're mentally ill. They haven't been diagnosed as mentally ill. They're fucking retarded. Like they have problems and they are not meant to be laughed at. I'm saying this so that you know how to deal with these people and you don't give away your power to people who need to suck your dick. That's it. Or your ovaries. And I want you to notice this more militant, vulgar vibe. We're not coming at this from Libra. Libra is compromising. Libra is peaceful. A lot of people think that young Jeezy was soft because of how Gucci, called out Pookie Loke. And people are like, if it was me, I would have checked him. But in defense of Jeezy, Jeezy is Sun in Libra, Moon in Libra, North Node in Libra. Libra is classy. It's not like he didn't want to do anything, but Libra can look at them in relation to everyone else in the room. And whereas Aries will be selfish, right? The way Aquarius communicates is Aries, third house Aries. So Gucci wanted to smoke. Jeezy, it's not like he didn't want the smoke. Jeezy as a Libra just knows social awareness. You know what I'm saying? How to balance, how to kind of hold stuff back. So we're not in that energy. We're in Aries energy. Open up to the smoke. Do not let anybody, Kanye said, I don't let nobody talk to me no type of way. You better watch what you say to me. Niggas still getting popped by the day to day. All day, nigga. Okay? Like, that's the energy we're in. And you can get psychologically mind flipped to be made to feel that you need to act a certain classy way or conduct yourself in a certain way. All of that comes from social expectations and traditional norms. Pluto in Capricorn is destroying every social expectation and traditional norm. That's where that energy is coming from. That's why this energy is so weird. That's why the revolution of the individual is now taking eccentricities of an individual person and killing social norms from cultures of people. And a lot of people can't let go of that. But you're not one of those people. You are a revolutionary. And as Mars goes into Leo, you must champion everything you desire. The opposition to Saturn and the square to Uranus will, through outside influences, undermine your courage to give the impression that what you desire is weird or it's not normal, as if anything has to be normal. The biggest illusion is that anything has to be normal. That's an expectation. So keep this in mind, because concerning all this, what this is going to, poor little Tink Tink, what this is going to reveal is you're going to see a 180. People trying to play you, but then when you stand up for yourself, it's suddenly cool. It's a test. It's a social test. And certain people, and this is where we get deeper. Leo correlates to the 5th house of courage. And what does that square? Taurus, the 2nd house of self-esteem. If you've noticed, and comment the fire sign emoji if you've noticed that the psychic attack still rages on, but motherfuckers is quiet now. They're not talking that much shit. They're talking shit, but it's like a well, that's why you ain't shit. Before they were gunning for you, now they're humbled. That's because you've been humbling them. That's because you've been humbling them with your actions. It's still there, but they is getting quieter. That's because our clapbacks, so we haven't been doing nothing, baby. We've been meeting twice a month for y'all, bitch. Y'all, we've been meeting twice a month for the ceremonies. And that's because, you know what I'm saying? You keep on glowing up. You keep on glowing up. You're oblivious to stuff that was supposed to ruin you, and it only made you stronger. And now they're looking at you like, what? I didn't even think, we thought this was just the side dish. This is looking like the full course meal, but it's too late. And here's the thing. The self-esteem of Taurus, the 2nd house is value. Taurus is value. It's what things are priced and appreciated and valued at. You can't say you love someone at Leo if you don't appreciate them. Taurus is the first step to love. It's the first octave of currency, value, and love and energy, natural energy. Love starts with appreciation. Without any, you can get sensual with someone, but do you appreciate someone's character and time? It's the little things that show you that, which is why Virgo trines Taurus. So once you have more self-esteem, you have more courage. If I value myself, since I value myself, you didn't see that. Since I value myself, then the more I value myself in Taurus, the more strong my 2nd house is. The 5th house is the expression of talents, the full expression of the 3rd house skills and abilities that you practice. And so when I'm confident, then I have courage. The more and stronger my 2nd house is, the more confidence and courage I have expressing my 5th house talents. If I have a very weak 2nd house, and then it's time, this is why the 5th house is romance, where you take a risk to express your heart. The 4th house and Cancer are your sincere feelings, but you need courage to express how you feel. That's Leo. And if I have a weak sense of myself and a weak self-esteem, then this is how I'm going to express my 5th house. I'm going to be like, well, yeah, I'm a really good rapper, and I like to rap, and I got the bag, and I really think that or if I have a strong 2nd house, see, Leo can also be narcissism. A lot of people say that Taurus can even be more narcissistic than Leo, and there's science to this. If my 2nd house is too strong, if I have too much of a sense of myself and my 5th house is too strong, then you know what I'm saying? Drop everything you doing right now, baby. It's not even important right now. I know you were doing your homework. Stop. Come with me. There's nothing in your life that you're even doing unless it's with me. And like it's whatever. What you want. So, you want balance. That's what you really want. You don't want to be too narcissistic, but you don't want to be not confident. And so when you have a healthy manifestation of your 2nd house, then the Leo energy is confident. And why is this important? You may ask yourself, why is this important? That's because Uranus is in Taurus, and it's going to be squaring Mars and Leo. So your sense of self-esteem is unconventional as all hell right now. You have to have the most radical, unique sense of yourself, because there's no one else. There's no other you. Yeah, there are bitches that trying to copy you, okay, but they can only imitate you. There will never be another you. And so Uranus is Uranus is an ability with Taurus to unconventionally radicalize your sense of self-worth, where you know you're worth infinity with Uranus. Like you have this unconventional dynamic that no one else is bringing to the table. So as that squares Mars, that means you're going to be expressing your courage in unconventional ways. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I got the world in my hand, baby. What you trying to do? And this is where you're going to rise up to the courage to unlock and uncover aspects of your own confidence that you've never really tapped into until now, because you may have been so used to people around you undermining your value. And this is where so many of you, I'm gonna have to give you a slap on the wrist. I'm gonna have to give you a slap on the wrist because so many of you allowed it to happen. And now I'm gonna give you a slap on the wrist, not because you allowed it to happen, but because you beat yourself up for allowing it to happen. I'm sorry to give you a slap on the wrist. Like, you should have under no circumstances been hard on yourself for being outnumbered. Many of you are outnumbered. To even be real in an age like this where fake is glorified, like, let's just be real. It's 2021 and all fake everything is glorified. Patience, actual appreciation, actually getting to know people, actually respecting the grind, that's not respected. People talk about it, but it's different than actually respecting it. People want the instant success. People want the fake booty, the fake lips, the fake butt. People want the fake followers. And it's like, your decision to stay and keep it real and not have to play the part is rare. And you're outnumbered. I think some of you haven't accepted the fact that the quality of who you are is not only rare, but you are completely outnumbered. And you beat yourself up for allowing yourself to be influenced by the general collective. How dare you? How dare you actually not even give yourself the benefit of the doubt, but you're giving all these other lame ass people the benefit of the doubt. I'm sorry, I can't co-sign that. I have to call you out on that. You're literally being hard on yourself because you let the majority, like, when you're around people who don't nurture you and undermine you and gaslight you, you've been gaslighted your whole life. You were told, oh, here, take this. I'm going to take this. All right, you're cool. I mean, you're not that cool. Stop being cocky, but you're all right. You'll just be in this box, right? And you know, you were not around people. You were not around people who fostered and acknowledged your value. And this is where I'm kind of disappointed. Where I'd be disappointed in you is that not only did you allow people, not only were you around people that undermined you, but you took the blame for that. You took the blame for something that was not your fault. And I'm going to have to call you out on that. And we're going to have to promise each other never to do that again. It was never your fault. Now, I'm not saying you're not taking responsibility. Anything that you've done that was wrong and you need to do better, take responsibility for that. But let's not act like you took the blame for other people not recognizing your worth, which was solely their fault. Solely their fault. Most of which people will apologize. So you need to stop taking the blame for that. It was never your fault that you weren't around the right people to cultivate that sense of self-worth. And you're waking up to that more than ever, especially as you're tapping into people who have always known your value, who have been looking for you. And so with the influence of Uranus in Taurus, we know that Taurus is 10th house of career to Leo. This is going to be that influence where the passionate, unique actions that you take from the heart in Leo unexpectedly get you notoriety and windfalls of income. You're now going to see, or not you, the same people, and this is my prophecy for you, before the end of Mars and Leo, the same influences and people who looked at you, and I'm feeling it so much, and it disgusts me. It disgusts me to no end not you, but the energy you're dealing with is disgusting me to no end, in the sense where you're dealing with people who are looking at you like you're not special, like you're not that dope, not because your work is mediocre, but because you're not doing all the fake shit other people are doing. Like, they've been so trained and accustomed to think, oh, well, I'm usually used to seeing people hold money stacks and have likes and be followed, and you don't have that. So you're not that, when you're it more than the people pretending. And it's disgusting. It's very disgusting, because you're putting in such good work. And I'm not projecting, by the way. I'm not talking about myself, acting like I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you watching this. All right. The peace dealer is good. I'm very loved. Look at all y'all showing me love. Like, y'all are the best part of what I do. I want to thank you all sincerely. I work really hard to get to this point and to really create an environment where we can all connect. And I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful. And I know, I am a projector though. And I do know that some people may be looking at me from the outside looking in, not expecting for me to even gain this traction. But trust me when I say, the same individuals who were iffy about supporting you are going to look with horror as a whole different group of people, right? So the people looking at you as a Saturn opposition, the whole different group of people is Uranus and Taurus, your soul group, embracing you. And that's the psychological element to this transit. When it's similar to how people tell men, woman like a man who's desired by other women. It's basically following that principle, supply and demand. So people who you allowed, it's not even like they got to you. You didn't necessarily put on airs, because you're royal. You don't have to convince anybody. So you didn't try and prove it to them, and they took that for weakness. They're going to watch a whole different, more influential set of people embrace you, and then feel like they didn't really assess your value right at all, or they didn't know you like they thought they knew you. And so bring in, of course, the function of Mars and Leo. This is going to feel weird for a lot of you, because you're going to get extra attention from some very genuine people. The good part of this is you're going to really be connecting with people with the Venus-Mars conjunction that will really respect you. And you're going to start a brand new cycle of very big dick energy. You're going to start a new cycle of very powerful and very magical connections. However, the other part of this, you know what I'm saying, is you having to deal with people who want to reclaim their time with you, who wasted it. Please promise me that anyone who took your time for granted, you at least make them work for that time back. Because with the quincunx Neptune is making to Mars, there could be false promises where people still don't change the way they think about you. They just see you as an opportunity, right? And you don't want these people. You'll know who it is too. You'll know the vibe. You'll know when it happens. Just if your sense of self-esteem is so low that you feel like you need that person's influences, right? Then some of you might actually decide to let them back in. And so you'll know if their heart is pure. If their heart is pure and they really mean it, then do what you want. But I'm just letting you know that dynamic is going to be very real. Outside of that, Mars is also leading the zodiac. If you remember last year, Venus led the zodiac, especially after the retrograde in Aries. And this is where Mars has been leading. And Mars is representing the direction of our sexual intent, as well as the development of our super abilities. So Mars opposite Pluto was the unlocking awakening relative to the conjunction March 2020, and March 21st, 2020. That now that it's opposite, you're gaining a deeper feeling of your power. And the sun going into Cancer will be the official feeling your superpowers transit. Stay tuned for the monthly peace report. Tickets coming out soon. Special guests Janice and Candice, the crystal colorist. So New Age John, the crystal colorist, are going to bless us. Other than that, you want to be very, very, very mindful. because as Mars goes into Leo, this is the all glowed up aspect of you. Shout out to someone who got the half off. I have the webinar for those of you who want to catch the Gemini webinar with Chad and I. It's on sale for $6.99 if you want that. Okay. So outside of that, this is going to, as Mars goes into Leo, strengthen the quality of all the supernatural power you've awakened and anchor it into your heart. Mars in Leo is so very important because up until this point, oh, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. This is basically, since Mars has awakened power in Capricorn, this is a very important pillar. Mars in Capricorn, Mars retrograde in Aries, and then Mars in Cancer. Mars in Capricorn, awakened power deep in your DNA. Thank you, Angelfish. Mars in Aries brought that awakened power and then sparked within your identity this power to where you start taking action. Then you had to reevaluate because you sparked new power. So the way you do things is subtly different. And this was at a conceptual level. Now Mars is at Cancer and has finished this awakening. Okay, thank you. Really appreciate the love for the webinars. And now that Mars is out of Cancer, Mars that awakened in Capricorn, sparked in Aries, and gained depth in Cancer, your power awakening is complete. Your power awakening is complete. Like, think about it. The only thing in the sky right now, I'm preaching right now. If you look right now, there's no Leo, there's no Virgo, there's no Libra, there's no Scorpio. Why is this important? By the time we step into the 11th, my birthday, when Mars enters Leo, Mars is going to be the first energy. The moon doesn't count because it comes here every day or every month in a social sign. Mars in the social sign is now your ability to take your superpowers and bring them outside of your individuality. This is going to be where you start expressing your superpowers towards other people. Everything up until now was a supernatural, psychological awakening of your ability to harness the supernatural potential of your own abilities from an unconscious and subconscious level throughout the last 10 years, enabling this process to be conscious and integrated in your real life. 2020 took that 10 plus year process and decompressed everything that awakened collectively with everyone else from your DNA. Mars in Aries to Mars in Cancer unpacked everything you downloaded from the ethers through Pisces. And now at an individual level, mind, body, soul, and spirit, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer awakened this. You've seen synchronicities. You've done it. It's not perfected. You're making mistakes because perfection comes through Virgo. And so now Mars going into Leo is the first time ever in your life where you now process and integrate the process of expressing, anchored in your heart, this assertiveness and dynamic understanding with other people. So you're going to start using your superpowers with other people. And this is where you've already been doing it, but you're going to be so much more conscious of the process. And this is also where if Mars in Aries was your ability to spark a fireball in your hands, right? Then Mars in Leo is your ability to harness that fireball and energize it. So Mars in Aries is your ability to spark. Oh my gosh, I sparked the fireball. And for an instant, whoosh, like the fireball comes through. Whoosh. And by the way, there's real life precedence for this. I'm going to share a video that will kind of also show you what you're going to learn this Mars and Leo. Okay. It's going to be an awesome video. Many of you have seen it before. I had a peace talk with this goddess. Super awesome. I know she's a Leo. She's a literal firebender, my friends, my guy. And I've seen an Instagram video she shared of her applying her energy. She's satirizing Leo sun, and she lit Jalen. For those of you who remember Jalen, and she literally showed everyone the fire get bigger. All of you have, some of you are water signs. She's fire. That's why she can bend fire. Some of you are air signs. You can do this with air already. All right. Like, she's part of the new gen. So everyone who has Pluto and Sag, that's another reason. Like, y'all superpowers is on fleek. So Mars and Aries is you sparking that fire, or you can tell that your hand, the temperature is noticeably higher. So there's a breakthrough. Mars and Leo is where you spark that fire, but instead of the fire just going out as soon as it came, which is a breakthrough, now you can sustain it like, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. And let me give you a visual of that actually. Doo-doo-doo. All right, y'all. Peep the hand and the energy dynamics, because this is very key. Bam, that's all I wanted to show you. So you saw Naruto. Naruto had to make a clone and do it with two different people. Basically, you saw Naruto try and basically manifest energy physically, which is seemingly impossible, but fire signs and water signs can do this. But like, you saw him try and do it. He couldn't do it. You saw Kakashi do it and he sustained it. That, my friends, is the difference between Aries and Leo. You just saw a visual representation between Aries and Leo. Aries can begin to draw the energy. Leo sustains it. It's fixed. Once Mars goes into Sagittarius, you take that energy and then it's flamethrower. Now you're burning motherfuckers in the face. Like, I saw what you said about me on my Instagram post. Burn, bitch. That's every Sagittarius. Like, every Sagittarius will do that. It'll just come out of nowhere. Once Mars is in Sagittarius, I heard you was talking shit, bitch, and just burn you alive. But like, that's the 3 stages of fire right there. Okay, you have the spark, you have the sustenance, and then you have the burning alive. Like, ah! Okay, so yeah, this is where, okay, relative to your ability to step into energy manipulation, things are going to start to get fun. So the first part of this transit talk, I actually wanted to save this next video for its own live, and I will, but I'm going to do it for this because it's a major part of this. The first thing I wanted to say is, at a psychological level, Mars and Leo is going to advance your courage. It's going to advance the psychological sense of your own self-esteem that you evoke towards other people socially. It's going to have you stand up for yourself and ideals that a year ago, 2 years ago, you would have put your head down, or you might have talked back, but you wouldn't have fully stood up like you will now. You're going to be telling people off this season. I already see the vision of Lisa, Blue Flame Integration, telling people off, and in royal ways where like you do get the last word and the last laugh. And it's not about revenge. It's not about revenge. It's about reclaiming your time and authority. It's about taking your power back. All right. Rosemary, thank you. Rosemary, the reason for that, and you know, this isn't to diss him, but just using that in example, you have people who look the part, you have people who don't. The reason why I don't get a lot of attention is because I don't post about my cars. I don't go out of my way to look the part. Like I do this on purpose too. If I really wanted to, I could edge up my hair. I can dress professionally. I could really make sure my mouth looks beautiful. I could wear some touch up makeup. I can, look like I have a rich set and I can play the part. And people will see the surface and be like, he looks the part. Let me tune in. That's it. I make sure I don't do that because I want to look like a bum, but I want to spit that fire so that you're not distracted by my looks. You know that, okay, I don't look the part, but I'm saying that part, versus other people who put in so much to production because they know the value of it. They know it works. This is why television networks do this. And they don't have to say much because you're going to look at the production value and you're going to believe, oh, well, this person has to know what they're saying because they have all this money. And no, it doesn't work like that. And this is now how people get disappointed. Whereas other people who don't really feel the need to play the part because we know our value, we know that regardless, when people are ready, thank you, Mary. So I love that you asked that question. This is the whole point of that transit. This is where you're going to glow up like never before because you stayed true to your values and you haven't compromised to make other people look. And this is another facet of this. The test with the opposition is make sure what you're standing up to. Thank you, Ari. Make sure that what you're standing up to, right, is to a degree what you believe in your heart. Don't be so caught up on if you're right or wrong. You're going to see the hive mind be like, that's not what this person said. That's not the science. That's not completely right. Something could be not right, but still true. Something could be right, but not true. And it's a subtle dynamic, right? The things that someone said could be right, but what that person actually said isn't true. As an example, shout out to Avery Crane. So thank you, Kaizenko. So really, I'm proud to make myself seem schizophrenic to others. I'll be talking to myself openly in public now. It's the greatest feeling ever. But like, yeah, it's very important because if you get too caught up on being right versus authentic, you're going to miss the purpose of the lesson. Okay. So certain people will want to be right so that they seem right to others versus others of you who will go off a conviction of the heart. It's better for you during this period to be authentic, go from the heart, and then correct what was wrong than just try and do. You're going to see a lot of people doing what they think the right answer is, but in their heart, they don't really feel that. Please feel me here. Please feel me here. For those of you who champion what you know is right in your heart, I'm not someone who believes in following your heart. I'm more right brain. I always believe in logic over intuition, like balance both. But this is that transit where align your heart with intellect, but don't be so quick to try and fit in that you don't acknowledge your heart so that you can conform. The conformists are going to lose this transit, period. And they're going to realize after the fact. You know when you conform and you think you're going to get brownie points, and then you realize that the person who didn't conform ends up getting it like you wanted because you weren't authentic. Don't be that person. So that psychologically, your whole confidence, and some of you will feel more confident in your abilities and talents like never before because we've already gone through Taurus season. So you've already manifested unique value that no one can take from you. Now you add the swag as you put the sauce on it through Scorpio season. So now emotionally, with this extra confidence, your sexual confidence is going to skyrocket. And this is a very beautiful period to go after what you desire and be persistent. Don't be creepy. Unless you're me, you could be like I got creeper swag. I know how to like a woman's picture 700 weeks ago and then slide up in her DMs like, "Hey, baby girl," and then I'll take a picture of my creepy face and be like, "Hey," like not everyone has the creepy style. Like it is what it is, but like you must be persistent. Okay, don't be creepy. Be persistent. All right, lead forward with confidence. And this is going to open up for you how much more powerful you've been. It's going to be a surprise to you, as this, through your action, will unlock very, 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 very important aspects and facets of your own self. Okay. So we're going to have Mars conjunct Venus. Mars is going to conjunct Venus during the new moon in Cancer on the 11th. And that whole week, it's going to be traveling together as it opposes Saturn. This is the reunion of the masculine and feminine, especially if you've been sensing soulmate energy. That's what you're sensing. It's dawning upon us. And Venus catching up to Mars is kind of like someone who's trying to catch up to your coattails, who didn't recognize your value until it was too late. But I don't want to put that context solely, because it's also going to be amazing people acknowledging and reflecting your value. And this is the definitive new cycle of romance, relationships, passion, passionate projects that opposite Saturn will be stabilized. And so you're going to see around this period, you personally actually unexpectedly manifesting changes and connections with platonic friends, people who you're mildly into, and it's going to last. Like, this is going to unexpectedly set up solid connections. It's going to deepen existing relationships with other people and take it to another level. And you want to really open up to the unexpected element of surprise with Uranus here. So emotionally, this is going to really tie together a much greater cycle of you moving forward with this more confident version of yourself that attracts someone who vibrates on that frequency. Energetically, this is going to activate, coming out of the new moon eclipse, a new relationship with your life force energy. You have the negative in your perineum. You have the positive under your solar plexus. And when you meet both of those together, that creates chakra. I'm going to show you a 10-minute video showing you proof that what you see in Naruto and anime is real. It's Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball Z. The whole notion of ki is based on real life. It's not a fantasy. This is all based on real life. It happens every day. Cancers do this every day. Fire signs do this every day. Water signs, air signs, earth signs do this every day. And I want to show you really quick how this works. This is why I like to blend fantasy and science, because they're more alike than you know. And they borrow off of each other. So I want you to notice here, and I'm picking up very strongly, you're dealing with certain, y'all have been glowing up so much, you haven't really been noticing, or some of you do, that, well, certain people hate your guts. Certain people fucking hate your guts. And it's not that they hate your guts, it's that they're obsessed with you. And they can't stand that they're obsessed with you. They genuinely don't like that you occupy their thoughts. And it's not like a romantic obsessed, like, oh, I can't live without this person. It's that they're drawn to you, like they can't stop thinking about you, whether they're hating you or whether they're frustrated with you. And they're people who feel threatened by your glow up because they're insecure, not because you're doing anything. In your mind, you feel like this person would never feel this way towards you because they put up a front. You know it's that person because there's this weird tension when you're around them that you can't put your finger on. The bitch is jealous of you. They're like insanely jealous. In their mind, they see themselves as better than you. They've always seen themselves as better than you. They acknowledge your gifts, but up to a point where it's like you're beneath them. And now reality is showing them that you're producing higher quality content than them. Higher quality people are giving them love, and they're jealous of you for it. You're not rubbing it in their face. You're so focused on you, You may not even acknowledge or think, because you're not that type of person. That's another thing that's throwing y'all off too. You're genuinely not that type of person. You're not a hater. You're not a hab. And unfortunately, there's a lot of bans and habs. If any of you want to write this down, HAB or DAN, Dans and Habs. The world is unfortunately inflicted with Dans and Habs, DANs and HABs, hating ass bitches and dumbass niggas, and it's horrible. It's horrible. But you're not a Dan, and you're not a Hab. You're not a hating ass bitch. And so you look at other hating ass bitches, and you don't understand how someone can be just such a hater, just so bitter in their heart and soul. And you have to remember that not everyone is as pure as you've worked hard to become. You didn't just wake up pure. This is in the dictionary, by the way. This is a Ivy League scholarly term. Look it up. If you look up Harvard's special terms where they research these, they've researched hating ass bitches, Habs, and Dans. It's in their encyclopedia. They've been studying dumbass niggas for since the 70s. They've literally done a study on where Dans come from and what really sparks Habs. It's very riveting research. So outside of that, I think Yale is looking into hating ass bitches too. But other than that, you know what I mean? It's very, 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 profound. But outside of that, they did recently make a breakthrough. Yale recently made a breakthrough. It was like $1 million study. And what they realized was that a hating ass bitch will always be a hating ass bitch, no matter what you do. And it was a groundbreaking discovery, because a lot of scholars were wondering, does a hating ass bitch stay a hater? Is there at some point any time they reform and no longer hate? Turns out they stay hating ass bitches forever. It's just something to do with the bitterness. So that's the term of the day. HAB, H-A-B. Study it up. The first study to ever be done about this was, done in I believe it was Stanford. Stanford was the first to look into this. Very, very great research. They looked into dumbass niggas first, but then they were able to correlate between Dans and Habs and how they are connected. So very amazing research. So other than that, this is really, really, really going to skyrocket your confidence. This is a golden transit. But energetically, right? What you're going to understand is that coming into chakra, the reason why Mars in Leo is going to really revolutionize square to Uranus, your body's ability to harness energy. Energy is fixed signs. Cosmic energy, natural energy, Taurus, cosmic energy, Aquarius, solar heart energy, Leo, and then pure energy, Scorpio, right? So when we talk about life force and chakra control is how you convert the cardinal sign power into energy. Jutsu and technique is magic. That's mutable signs. So get this. If we look at chakra, we can see this figure right here. We see the physical or the spiritual energy and the physical energy. As you can see, all right, the chakra pathway system. Okay. Chakra is created when two more primal energies known as one stamina are molded together. Physical energy, which is yin, and spiritual energy, which is yang. The two energies become more powerful and in turn create the chakra more powerfully. And I want you to notice how the person has to bring the yang and the yin, pull it together. Remember this. Remember this, okay? That being said, in fact, let me just do it this way instead. When it comes to this nature of stamina, Mars and Leo, the reason why I'm correlating this to Mars and Leo is actually going to Mars and Leo is actually going to be the impetus that will charge your body's ability to harness energy. The thing is, so many of you have already done this. So as I tell this to some of you are already experts at this, and you can teach me something about it. Some of you, like me, are coming into this for the first time. So I just showed you how in Naruto, you have to build your chi. Fa chi. If you want the confusing chakra, fa chi. If you want the actual... Kobe is killing the comments, V. So outside of that, I just showed you that. Remember that. Spiritual energy, physical energy. Physical energy is yin, spiritual energy, mental force. Nen, if you think of Nen, mental force, spiritual energy is yang. So that being said, what you're going to learn this Mars and Leo is this.
I first met him in the early 80s in a Chinatown of urban Java. He didn't want his real name or address revealed, so we called him DJ for Dynamo Jack. He was only a healer, he said, but he did direct a powerful energy generated from his own body into his patients. Sometimes he used the needles, sometimes just his hands. He called the energy chi, and it was so strong that he usually needed a grounder to hold his patient's feet. For years we followed him around Java on his healing rounds, pleading to be allowed to film him, but he always refused, saying his powers resulted from a type of meditation with an ancient tradition of secrecy. It was only when my brother Lorne was suffering from a serious eye infection that he finally allowed us to film him in 1987.
It was nothing like any acupuncture I'd ever had. I was getting really powerful electric shocks and couldn't control my movements at all.
Yin yang, positive and negative, you know. And my positive from here and my negative from here. And we meet together, this can get like electricity.
And is this because you're special? You have a special sort of body?
Meditation every day.
It's meditation that does it?
Meditation every day. Like you can touch me, like this. It's nothing, okay? It's my burn. Just like this.
For our sound recordist, it was also a shocker. He then took our newspaper outside and showed us how chi can also be used to set things on fire. Fire style! In this footage in public, he was very upset and refused all our future efforts to contact him again. As the years passed, we sadly resigned ourselves to never seeing him again. My brother Lorne never did, for by 1997 he was already dead, when I again found myself with DJ, now treating me for an eye problem. But it wasn't this that brought me back. He had tracked me down out of the blue and invited me to tell me a story. He had just returned from 2 years on a deep meditational journey, alone in the heart of Borneo. Amongst his revelations, he had seen, he said, how history was moving on into great change, and the old wisdom was vanishing. So he'd called me back to film just enough of him to remind us that we all have undreamed of powers sleeping within us.
We all have undreamed of powers sleeping within us.
For his training in waking them. Grounding this patient, my cameraman Joe is having to use all his weight to keep contact. She is pushing him away. He seems able to control the amplitude of this chi, like a dimmer switch, and it causes uncontrollable responses in the patients and their grounders.
I can barely keep my hand on you. You want to fly off the electricity. so strong.
This mother unwittingly grounds her child. He won't sit still, so she's asked to hold him and grin and bear it. Sometimes signs of this passing energy can be seen in the transmitter too. This chi stuff is only the surface, he says, of the real adventure beneath, in the meditational technique. Projecting chi from the palm of the hand can also be used to resist rifle pellets, he says.
He just used 10.
First,
you
learn to distinguish between yin and yang chi in your body. Then how to pull it in your navel chakra. Then how to project it, he says.
Okay, I want to pause that. I wanted to wait till it was done, but there's certain gems that were dropped here. First, he said you have to pull the negative from the perineum, the positive from, of course, the solar plexus, and it generates electricity. He said that meditation does this daily. Think yoga, think kundalini. Then he said that you need to draw this. You have to understand yin chi and yang chi, okay? This is basically the diagram I showed you earlier.
Navel chakra. Then how to project it, he says. Then how to pull it in your navel. First, you learn to distinguish between yin and yang chi in your body. Then how to pull it in your navel chakra. Then how to project it, he says. And it's the proportionate mixture between yin and yang which accounts for different effects, like pulling or pushing objects or igniting them. Then he gets really strange. He says that mastering yin chi is the key to the spirit world. There's a long tradition of Indonesian krisis being possessed by spirits. So people bring him their krisis to see if they're duds. Here, he says, he doesn't manipulate matter by projecting mixtures of yin and yang chi. He merely creates a field of yin energy in which, he says, if there's a spirit, it can manifest itself.
Hey, by the way, I needed to know that. So apparently the navel chakra is the sacral chakra. I thought the navel was the solar plexus, so that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. So apparently the navel is the sacral chakra. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
So I invited a small group of scientists back from the United States with measuring equipment to test if DJ was for real. And if so, where might this energy belong on the electromagnetic spectrum? Catherine Cook, CEO of the Mind Science Foundation in Texas.
Okay, I take it back. The navel actually is the solar plexus chakra. Thank you for that correction.
Dr. Roger Nilsson, a Swedish medic and international racing sailor. Dr. Greg Simpson, a physicist from New York's Albert Einstein University. And Andreas Polak, one of DJ's Australian students. The visitors are confident they'll uncover him as a fraud in no time. Greg is the first guinea pig, and he's uncomfortable about showing that he can feel anything at all. Dr. Roger doesn't know what to expect.
All right. So here I feel is the key. I want you to notice his breathing pattern. What I notice about this, which I feel like this is something that we all can do. Obviously, I'm going to go into how he learned this was a secret, but clearly, regarding the pulling up of his chi, it requires breathing in and connecting in a certain way. And I want you to pay attention to that.
And he's uncomfortable about showing that he can feel anything at all. Dr. Roger doesn't know what to expect. Roger doesn't know what to expect.
Got him!
Out comes the metal detector, like the things they use in airports, to see if he has any concealed metal in his body. Then the voltmeter, to try and measure the chi. But how to get it to work? Where's the ground? What settings? DJ suggests that as his negative is his perineum and his positive is his navel chakra.
He said his negative is his perineum and his positive is his navel chakra. And I never really heard navel until now, but apparently it's in between the soul. It's the solar above the sacral. And for those of you who needed to see this, thank you. I'm right there with y'all. This is very important.
Perhaps that's where the electrode should be attached. He doesn't stand on his dignity. He's eager to help, but still no readings. They're getting shocks off his arm, and now they're on the right settings, but the needle still isn't moving. DJ says it isn't electricity, it's chi.
It isn't electricity, it's chi.
1, 2, I feel it in my whole body. I feel it at 3, 0.3, I feel it in my legs. Shit.
But suspecting there's some tricky setup on his premises they can't find, they insist we all go to a randomly chosen hotel room several miles away to see if he can light a light bulb with his fingers.
This is where it gets good.
It doesn't ground on the wall. So Greg holds and grounds one wire, while DJ pumps chi through the other. The bulbs are LEDs, light-emitting diodes, which ignite in different colors according to the intensity of current.
Yes. On, off, on. Brilliant. Oh, you're blinking.
Things were going well. DJ was enjoying it too, until he invited us all out to lunch at his local, where he tried to push a chopstick through the table. He couldn't get it through the formica surface, so he came up through an inch of wood from underneath. Not only did he draw his own blood, but a chopstick splinter had caught Alison here between the eyes, drawing more. The incident was laughed off apologetically, but next morning he was a different man, drawn and upset. He said he'd been visited all night by his long-dead master, raging that he'd broken the strict taboos of his sect, never to show off in public and never to cause harm or draw blood. He felt deeply chastised. All further testing and filming must end. Never again would he submit to public scrutiny, nor accept any new students. He would sink from sight and continue his healing in obscurity, as he had done since before we met him in the early 80s and had always told us was right.
Let's get it, baby. All right. So, few things. First of all, every single one of you watching this, it's not that you can do this. You've been doing this every day of your whole life. There's not a day that you haven't done this. Everything, and he is a part of an older generation. So, what you saw was the process of chakra control, energy manipulation, and emitting it. First of all, I want to thank Elizabeth. All right. Liz, the energy, is someone in our team who champions prana and breathing. If you hit her up, if you get sessions with her, she will get you right. She's even diagnosed my body type and has basically just off of a dosha test I did with her, nailed aspects that are congruent with my chart. So, you know, when it comes to life force, life is in the breath. And she makes such amazing videos reminding you to breathe. So here's the thing. He's in clear control of his chi. And the thing about this is, I don't want you to look at what he did as anything unique. He said himself, anyone can do this. You just need to meditate every day. I want you to notice how in Dragon Ball Z, in Hunter x Hunter, in Naruto, Not everyone can do this. Even in Naruto, it's a select few amount of people. Ninja are like the police force. They're like the military. There's only a small percentage of people in the military in any given country. Majority of the civilian population does not tap into these abilities. In Hunter x Hunter, people who can use Nen unconsciously are known as psychics or geniuses. Many of you watching this, it's a rare few amount of people who actually know how to control this. In Dragon Ball Z, it's literally a handful. Videl can fly. Videl is not a Saiyan, but she can shoot ki blasts and fly. This is not fiction. It's all science. It's not even some woo-woo spirituality. It's all science. Classic movie right here. Men Who Watch Goats, I think with George Clooney. Classic movie. Classic movie based on the true stories. So this is so very important. The reason why I shared that video, which it's a YouTube video. If you want to see it on YouTube, the YouTube video is called Chi Kung Master Burns Paper with Hand. Rest in peace, John Chang. I think he passed away last year. So all of y'all are from like all of us in this newer generation, Pluto Virgo to present, your ability to harness chakra and chi, shout out to Orange Academy, that's dope too, is on a whole nother level. Like your ability to interact with Psi, Chi, Ki, it's not like the older generation. It's more fluid. We're now entering a new age where instead of it being a small select few people who can do this, anyone will be able to do this. This is the new age we're headed into, where with greater yogic practice and meditation, people are going to be able to do this more commonly. It's already happening. I want you to understand. Oh, Pluto Leo too. Please don't think that you're too old to do this. Like for those of you who are in the older generation, you have more experience doing this. So you don't have to learn it for the first time with us. You're actually like versed. So here's where your relationship with your energy, this is why I'm going to start doing Qigong regularly every day. When you do Qigong and meditation, you're building your Qi. And one thing you'll learn about John Chang is he spends hours, like he was married in a family, but he would spend hours in meditation. Just like when you look at these anime tropes, these people who manipulate ki, the preface to this is they spent years physically training because a physically fit body circulates energy much better. When you're eating a lot of fast food, which I've been guilty of, this clogs the body and it doesn't allow chi to flow. You must meditate. This dude has gone and left his house for 2 years. His wifey held him down. So this is a very unconventional path. And most people will never reach this level of manipulation because you have to do it every day. Meditation, I don't think it matters. I feel you have to get comfortable. So I'm personally, I want to get to a point where I can master that, but I wanted to let you know this because the ability to harness the negative and the positive with Mars and Leo is going to be made so much more prevalent. Saturn and Aquarius is that lightning spiritual energy. Uranus and Taurus is the grounding. And then Leo is going to be your ability to take the yin chakra, the yang chakra, the yang chakra, yin chakra, pull it together in the navel, and then pull it through and express it. And this is where meditation works. You can walk, you can sit. Meditation isn't necessarily about whether you're sitting or standing. It's about being in a meditative state. And for some of you, that could be watching television. You just need to be in a state where you're actually tuned in and listening to your body. And good looks, I'm gonna make sure I do that. This is where I personally don't meditate. So my biggest block with energy is I don't meditate. I just think every day. And then I have this monkey mind. So, I don't want to meditate. I'm discipline myself. I've been coming more and more to the realization that I can't escape meditation. And this has definitely inspired me to, seeing this video. Now I see more of the potential that we can tap into. Remember, this is this is energy within that can open up so much possibility. And this is the reason why fake science exists. It's fake scientists that have debunked the benefits of Qigong, which have always been the truth. It's fake science, fake biology, fake physics, all right, that gives the impression that this is hogwash when the ancients have known this for decades. You and your genetics and DNA biology have had secrets to this. Remember, he learned this through a secret meditation. This is all information shrouded in the occult that is going to be made accessible through your own DNA, your guides, and your higher self. Only you can teach yourself how to really harness this. And if there's anything that I need you to take away from this live video in conclusion, it's that you have the energy to light a paper on fire. You have the ability to combine your yin and yang energy, meet together. You just saw the diagram. Everything that he explained regarding this is everything that I just showed you. Don't be a watcher, participate. Amen. Here, this right here. Mudras help you pinpoint and isolate the chakra meridians and force energy to flow a certain way. This is why in Naruto, people do hand signs. They're actually real mudras following the Chinese zodiac that actually direct energy. And of course, learning this will take a while. So you're going to be guided by the universe for your own unique way. This Mars and Cancer, Venus and Cancer is soul searching. By the time remember how I was saying from 10 years ago to now, you've awakened superpowers. And for the next 17 years, you're going to be perfecting them. Remember when I was saying this Virgo season, you're going to take new abilities sparked Gemini season. And by Virgo season, you're going to perfect them. And then Sagittarius season, you're going to ascend them. This is what I was talking about. Gemini season, Mars and Leo is where you spark for the first time your ability to unite these poles. And you're going to be practicing it. You're going to be practicing it. You're going to be practicing it. Come Virgo season, where you can shock a motherfucker. Hey, let me troll this person and shake their hands. And it's going to be like whatever. And then we're going to meet with the guild. Boom. And shout out, I'm on NoFap. I'm on NoFap, by the way. I'm storing and saving my life force energy. Okay. Day one. Let me not front. Day one, I reset again. But I'm on NoFap. I'm back in the NoFap club. I'm in NoFap zone. NoFap zone. I'm about to make that song called NoFap Zone featuring Bokeem. And we just gonna be Egyptian gods that shout out to Bokeem. All right, it is what it is. NoFap zone. That's gonna be our song. All right, NoFap gang, baby. So I'm back again like I never left. Day one. Only time I'm going to actually release my seed is during sex. All right. Day 3, I'm going to actually start levitating this bitch. So, prepare yourself. But I just want to angelfish. That's hilarious. So I just wanted to really personally, if there's nothing else you gain from this transit talk, you have the ability to harness your energy at will in ways that can enhance every aspect of your life. We all know this because you do it every day. Have you seen synchronicities? In order to induce a supernatural experience throughout your inner world matching with your outer world, that requires life force energy and chi to maintain. So you've been doing this unconsciously your whole life. You're now ready to more at a conscious level harness this as we collectively step into the new age. And this is where you don't want to really beat yourself up for not mastering this as soon as possible. This is a lifelong practice. It's your energy. It's your life force. It's what allows your hair to grow. And it's what allows Tantra to be amazing. So outside of that, thank you guys for the love. I really do hope this spoke to you. I really wanted that video to inspire you. All right. Whenever you get frustrated, know that you have the ability to harness your chi. And that's what Leo represents, the source of energy that you can use like Kobe to charge your conjure oils or to step into any situation. So, you know, the first step is to learn how to connect your yin and yang chi, pull it in your navel chakra, and then feel that electric spark. And I'm going to make a group intention with all of y'all that before the end of the year, we break through in doing that. I think most of you watching this are already good at doing that. And, you know, many of you may be more advanced than some of us others. So Godspeed, everybody. And let this inspire you to develop a more intimate relationship with your own life force energy. And that's what you're going to harness to step into your greater awakening. All right. And outside of that, we are now going to step into the live readings. Oh, snap. Oops. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will now go down the list. For those of you interested in live readings, please hit the description box below, and I will be drawing a card and or oracle card. Thank you, Sunflower Shift Assist, for anybody who wants insight into what this Mars and Leo victory is for you and what lessons that will facilitate great breakthrough. Woo! All right. Oh, interesting. All right, let's do it. So, Monica, I'm going to be pulling from, oh, you know what? I do have Cash App. One moment. Thank you guys so much for the love and feedback, by the way. All right. Yeah, yo. All right. So if you refresh the description below, you'll see my Venmo and Cash App. Outside of that, let's do it. So, Monica, I'm going to be pulling from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. This will like show maybe a ascended master or being that will be facilitating this Mars transit with you. So, Monica, House of Judea, welcome to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. All right, bet. My bad. So, Monica, we have the Queen of Cups for you. The Queen of Cups is talking about you mastering your psychic power and your emotions. It's a level of, let's just say, intimacy that we will see personally growing more so as that'll be growing more so as you personally, tap into your power. It's also talking about you gaining very powerful psychic impressions from your own emotions, which I feel is important for you because you're very powerful intellectually. So this is going to really open up more of your intuitive ability. And this is coming with, of course, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. It's going to definitely convert more your own intellectual power into psychic power and tap you more into how to balance your emotions with your own intellectual energy. So it's a very great money card too. I'm picking up the Queen of Cups where you're doing more what you love instead of what you personally, have to do. So next we have Felicia Williams. Thank you, Felicia. Alexis, I got your Cash App. Oh yeah, Monica is also saying you'll be deeply in love too. And it may be easy for people to fall in love with you. Felicia Williams. Oh my God. Felicia, we got the Chariot. The Chariot is definitely talking about, victory and forward movement. This Mars and Leo is going to be your breakthrough victory. And we have Melchizedek. Colby. We have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So all your higher learning that you have taken is going to really lead you more into such great victory. And this is the type of victory that you maintain with momentum. And this is going to really push you forward and break you through whatever you're going through. So congratulations. All right. T.A. Memory, I got you. T.A. Memory, we have the 10 of Cups. This Mars in Leo transit is going to bless you with fulfillment, especially if leading up into this transit, you've dealt with friction and challenges, it's going to come into a peak bliss, and it's going to be very, very freeing. Thank you, Zenarta. So congratulations. It's a very amazing card. This is going to reflect in all areas of your life where you're really going to step into just happiness and a lot of peace. So great gratitude will be the attitude to receive this. Brooke Chavez. By the way, for those of you who would like a card but can or will not donate, stay tuned for after I'm done, and I will do a general card for everybody. Okay. Oh, nice. We have the Chariot. And I'm going to pull a bonus card because it comes with the 7 of Wands. So whatever battle, this is Mars and Leo. So Chariot coming with the 7 of Wands is the battle you're fighting. Though you may fight alone, victory is yours, my friend. And let's welcome Manu Ra to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. This is so important. Though you may fight alone, Brooke, you will prevail. You're going to be like, I fucking told you so, bitches. And we have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Congratulations. Okay. So next we have Kathy Cosmos. Wax and Wayne, I got y'all. On some real shit, I just feel so grateful that y'all resonated a lot with this information today. And just knowing that the message I share is enriching y'all, like this is worth more to me than any money. Just be real. So we have the 5 of Swords, okay? 5 of Swords is saying that your Mars and Leo victory is total slaughter. I'm gonna pull another card for you, but total slaughter. Like, normally the 5 of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. It's Venus in Aquarius. And it's like, oh, you're going to be right, but you're going to be alone because you're arguing with everyone. Nope. This is people try to mess with you. And when it's all said and done, they done. Like you're the last one standing. So we have for you the Devil card. Yeah. 5 of Swords. To me, this is like victory against evil. This is more so you just addressing that toxicity and just annihilating it. So this could be like a reversed born again energy. Okay. So next we have Mary Drake. Oh, Lamplighter. Yes. Yes. Aliens are directly influencing us from light years away. Not individually, but more collectively. Aliens are more collective entities. So they interface with our humanity collectively, similar to how a human being will interface with an ant colony as a collective ant farm. Like they don't deal with each human individually, they deal with it as a whole. That's how aliens deal with humans. I feel like I just channeled some legit shit right now. Holy shit. I feel like the aliens are like, stop giving away our secrets, peace dealer. Stop. I'm sorry, aliens. Don't fuck with me after the live. I just wanted to answer a question. So we have, of course, Mary, we have Justice. Justice is talking about karma is on your side. You're going to have, like, if anyone wronged you, it's going to be balanced. Your whole life is going to come into balance this Mars and Leo. And they're going to be very important. Thank you, Angelfish. Decisions you make that is going to really set everything straight. Very, very, very important. Very, very awesome. Okay, congratulations. And this comes with Mother Mary. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. You want to know what's very interesting about this? Because I feel like this is you, Mary. Oh my God, Mary! Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't even realize. Mary, it's you. Mary, it's you. This is for Mary Jake, and we pulled your card. Now, this is why originally I was like, wow, the Justice card in. How did you know I was gonna play that? How did you know? That's amazing. This is me just being a Gemini real quick.
Wake up, boys.
That's you, y'all. That's Mars and Leo. That's your Mars and Leo glow up. All right, so the Justice card in tarot is the Mother Goddess. The Justice card in the tarot is the Mother Goddess. This is the goddess Isis, the Mother Goddess. We got Mother Mary from Mary Drake. Oh my God. Some of y'all about to be Vegeta coming through and becoming Super Saiyan God, Mars and Leo. That's why I wanted to show that. And Mary Drake, thank you. This was so magical. You made that moment magical. Okay, thank you. Celestial Securities, LLC, military time. But what if there can be no peace? Then you got to be militant and make sure you stand up for yourself. Very important question. Okay, very important question. So Celestial Securities, LLC, shout out to the business owners. We out here. We have, ooh, look at you with the world in your hands. What's popping? How does it affect the chakra if the navel is pierced? No, if the navel is pierced, that's not gonna, I don't think it'll really, it won't disrupt the flow because it's not skin deep. That's a good question. We have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is saying you are determining your place in this world. You are determining, right, what vision you're ready to manifest. And so this is making sure that you have your desire straight. This is a really dope card. After the Ace of Wands sparks anything, the Two of Wands is what I'm going to do with all this new power and energy. So I love this card. This is a Mars and Aries card. So you're going to be in a position where you have fame, fortune, and you're in more of a position to manifest what you want. Military time. It's time to call the troops. Olga, next time I'm going to have the super chat available. Okay. I forgot to put it on, but Olga, I got you. Energy is infinite. Amen. Kind of like magnets sticking to the vacation packages. Yo, on everything I know and love, B, when the zombie apocalypse breaks out, I'm gonna just be like, stop, hold on, give me your arm. Okay, your gang, you can come through. If that shit stinks, you gotta go. You gotta go. Get out of here. Get out of here right now. I don't care if that's your mother. Get out of here. Okay, thank you very much. And it's going to be straight like that. You laughing now. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. Y'all going to get magnet tested real quick. And it's going to get really real. And it's going to get really real. Okay? You shout out fast. Olga Martez. Let's go. Olga Martez. I got you, Valton. Olga, we have first I got the Queen of Cups. Now we got the Page of Cups. So you're developing a more and newer essence of your psychic ability through new feelings. So this is going to perhaps be new romance. This could be someone opening up their heart to you. This, I feel like, is you opening your heart more to a greater intuitive aspect of yourself. And we have Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Which is once again like a very peaceful, loving energy. New feelings are blessing you that will really inspire you moving forward. Vincetta Dunel, Mars and Leo, I got you. Lilac, it's like that. It's like that. It's like that. Yo, honestly, I heard condoms won't even protect it, to be honest. It is what it is. Hey, and I'm really glad y'all are enjoying the short skits. I'm going to make sure I keep them up for sure. So, thank you, Wendy. You just got your payment. So we got the Star, which is healing, and we got Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And this is you, the beacon of hope and light. This is saying that you want to maintain hope, because the more you maintain hope, the more people are going to look at you and gain crazy hope and victory. Your dream is coming true. All right. And this is, shout out to Cosmic Drugs. This is definitely going to open up so much more. Shout out to those of you who sent Venmo and Cash App. I totally got y'all. All right. Let's keep it moving. Brigitte. I got you, Bree. The total solar eclipse. Join me for the new moon ceremony. I was going to make the cosmic energy tune-up paid for the members only, but this one's too important, so I'm going to make that one free. Everything moving forward will be paid again, but I'm going to do the cosmic energy tune-up free because it's an eclipse one, and we all can benefit from it. So I'm going to go into more about the eclipse during the energy tune-up and the new moon ceremony. So next we have Bree. Bree, for Mars and Leo, we have the Page of Swords. This is a spy. This is someone watching you, maybe even pocket watching. So at one level, this is talking about you learning new skills. You're coming into a new way to communicate. But really, Bree, people going to be watching you. You're going to have eyes on you because people are going to see you glow up. And so I feel like we're getting this card to just operate knowing that people are looking up to you and people are just watching your next move. Especially, yep. And we got the High Priestess. And I feel like it's like this. So it's almost as if like you got some people spying on you, but not in a way where you want to be paranoid. Just be very mindful that like your actions are being monitored. And this could be a good thing because you'll be able to intuit too what's being heard. I don't want to leave you in a paranoid position, but just be mindful of that, especially if you're putting content out. Okay, Valton. Valton, we got the High Priestess, which I feel like is representative of the woman in your life, your partner right now, your sisters, your mother. This is your intuition and synchronicities. You're going to be revealed secret and sacred. I was going to say revelations, but can you be revealed revelations? So you're going to be revealed sacred and secret information that will make sense to you and maybe not others, but I'm getting it's going to shock the crap out of you. And it's going to confirm a lot of what you've been feeling. And we have this with Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth, which you're going to be intuitively guided to speak. All right, this is going to be very beautiful. He said, I'm not above busting a granny's kneecap. Oh my God. A granny zombie granny. Gabby, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Leo, Rising, Gemini, Mercury, Venus, and Virgo, Mars. I got you. Yo. Oh, Nikaboo, if you actually check the description box below, the super chat is off. But for those of you who would like a card reading, please check the description box below. I have my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. And if you're not able to donate, don't worry. At the very end, I'm going to pull a general card for everybody. Okay. So for Gabby, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So of course, you're going to level up. This is the card of evolution and unexpected change of fortune. And this goes with Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Okay. Wheel of Fortune encourages you to test your luck. And ooh, the Lovers came out too. I didn't even mean to pull this. So you may get lucky in your passions or with, randomly meeting your soulmate at the right place at the right time. Key thing here though is it's unexpected. It's like winning the lottery. You don't wake up expecting to win the lottery. It's luck. So push your luck. Okay. Kiara, Lilac Ocean, I got you. We have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is talking about your collective processing of other people's wounds. I'm going to pull this for you too, the Page of Wands. I'm picking this up very strongly. You are negative right now. And I don't think you're realizing that you're taking in the negative energy of everybody around you. And you may be processing it as your own sadness. You're going through things that disappoint you, but the negative energy you're taking around other people is having your mind think too much about it. It's like you're feeling more negative about stuff that's not really that big a deal. That's because you're so psychic. You are so psychic. Like you have Pluto opposite your moon. You're so psychic that you're healing other people. So like everything that you're processing negatively is purging the collective around you of their negative energy. So it's really weird to say because it looks like a negative card, and I promise I don't want to sugarcoat this, but this is all transmuting. This is that Page of Wands energy where you're going to release this and it's going to really spark something new, but without overtly sugarcoating this. Thank you. Like personally, this the first, and that's not to dismiss whatever negativity you're going through, but like you're not just feeling it for other people. As you're purging it, you're healing the collective. It's like you're literally crying for the collective. Just make sure not to personalize it that there's anything wrong with you. This is going to be followed by the Page of Wands, and you're going to be newly excited after you've processed and released this. V-Life. Okay. By the way, like LaShonda Renee, some of these readings, like some of you have transcendent energy and you're a piece of everybody. So these readings that I'm giving personally to others may resonate with you. That might even be why you're hearing. Some of you just peep game and you listen to every reading like it's yours. It requires you shedding your ego, but you can do that too. Like that also works. But V-Life. Yeah, us Earth moons, we don't shed tears, especially Taurus and Capricorn moons. We don't really cry, but they're still feeling that. You know what I mean? So V life, we have the Four of Cups, emotional contemplation, moon in Cancer. After this new moon, when the moon's in Cancer, this magical horse is going to open up a new opportunity, and that's Isis, manifesting magic. That's you. Your dreams, visions, goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Okay, this is really urging you to contemplate your emotions and just sit with your feelings. And in sitting with your feelings, this will arise. Thank you, V Life. All right, and I'm gonna pull another tarot card for you too. So we got the flying horses, flying unis, and we also have the Empress. There we go. This works perfect with Isis too. So there's a lot of abundance. Just make sure you hit with that contemplation. Starry Ari, let's go. Let's go. So Ari Sama. Ari Sama. Starry Ari Sama. We have the Wheel of Yo, when you win the lottery, take me with you and your boo, and we're going to party, okay? You better hit me up when you win the lottery, Ari. Let me find out I pull a Pentacle card. I'm going to be mad. Yep. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You know you did not just get the breakthrough card with the level up card. No, you did not just get the change of fortune and everything changes fast and it's. Listen, Ari, when you win the lottery, you better throw a vacation and fly me out there so we can sip Mai Tais together and laugh at everybody. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Normally, I wouldn't even be like that, but you better holler at me, okay? I know you and your partner. You better hook me. Hit me up. Sag Kyle, holler at me. That's all I'm saying. Because not only is this like literal luck, but this is like when it hits, it hits instantly. It hits fast. It's like doom. Complete evolution and breakthrough. We know Jupiter is in your 6th, 7th, so yeah, this is gonna be dope. Sag Kyle wants all the smoke. It's because of Sag Kyle that this is gonna happen too. So yeah. And this might be unexpected too. So we have expect miracle. Listen, Ari, when you win the lottery, you need to hook me up, Ari. Okay, you need to fly me out. We need to like just spend unreasonable money and laugh at everybody. Okay, we have divine healing. All right, honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Expect miracles. We have the Holy Spirit. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. I'm just saying. Pisces Stacy. So like whatever is going to change is going to happen fast. Like overnight success type fast. Okay. Kaylee Starr. Tell me something I do not know. Appreciate your ashy, authentic self. I do be ashy in this mug, okay? Ash is life, baby. I'm earth, air, and we're the dusties of the zodiac, okay? You all can get particle dust blasted. Anyone who calls me dusty, I just particle dust blast them like, but it's all good, it's all good. So, Kaylee, I got you. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Ooh, okay. From ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We have Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. with the lovers. Look at that. Look at that. We got love and peace. So this is saying holler, because you gonna be, you know, I'll be doing the Kanye smile. You're gonna be very sought after. All right. And the lovers for you specifically, Kaylee, is talking about soulmates. So like, you have a choice. I feel like you'll have options. This is really more the choice to really open your heart and just engage in love versus like who's the right soulmate. But I'll be doing that Kanye smile unconsciously. Like I don't even realize, like I'm like the Jupiter in Cancer is like, and then the Saturn opposite Jupiter is like, shut up. But I want to smile. No. And it's like if you're born in 1990 or 91 and you have the opposition, you know what I'm talking about. Well, late 90 doesn't have this because they have, no, y'all have Jupiter and Leo opposite Saturn Aquarius. So there's that too. All right. Tyler Williams. Let's get it. Tyler Sama. Unconsciously. For anyone who wants a live reading but cannot donate, don't worry. At the end, I will pull a card for everybody. It will be general though, but I will pull a card for everybody. So don't worry. Tyler, we have the Page of Wands. This is saying to beat your meat ferociously and bust the greatest nut of your life. This is actually talking about excitement. You're cultivating a new sense of excitement, okay? And this is really pushing you to really do things that you would normally consider risky. And not only like you're going to receive very, 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 very exciting news. Okay. For those who want to know how to donate, I literally do have the info down here below. As you can see the ticker going left and right, or you can check the description box below and I got you. Okay. So this is definitely speaking of you, Tyler, gaining very exciting news and pushing yourself to really just kind of live on the edge. You're going to be, as a page, coming into a new message of excitement. And so embrace that. Colby. If I pull the Three of Swords, I'm going to refund everybody who I haven't done the reading to yet, and I'm going to walk away. Okay. Hopefully we won't, though. And, oh, thank God. I was about to say, oh, we got Beyond the Veil. Shout out to Candace. Candace has opened up her kind Caucasian home to me, and I have the best time ever all the time. So we have Temperance for you, Colby. Candace, I got you on a reading. Don't worry. And this comes with soul expansion. Mahavatar Babaji. Your connection is, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Okay. And Kaylee, exactly. Pluto backing up to your moon with mother energy. Very, very, very true. And Colby, this is talking about moderation, temperance. If your life was out of balance, it's coming into peace. And this is occurring through expansion. Let me tell you how real this is. Jupiter is expansion. Colby is a Pisces. Jupiter is in Pisces. Soul expansion. It's that real, y'all. Boom. Even though you would think it'd be on the moon, but hey. So outside of that, bam, baby. All right, we got a superstar in the building. Let me read Candace real quick. Candace. We got the Knight of Pentacles for you, which is stable money, but I saw that as your King of Pentacles. No problem, Aaron. And we have Life Force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Oh my gosh, that's why we got the Knight. Let me pull another tarot card then. This is the Knight is figuring out how to pay. Hold on. So we got Life Force for you, for Sir Nunos. Mary Drake, thank you. Your reading was the best reading we did so far. Let me just say, your reading was the best reading we did so far. There we go. Look at you, Candace. We got the Empress. Candace, this is you just in your feminine, just basking in your sexiness and in your Venusian grace. But I also see this as you just like literally having people waft like and feed you grapes and just like waft, pregnancy, life force. There we go. I didn't even think about that. Yo, I split the deck again and I was right. Your king. I feel like this is talking about Blake. So there you go. All right, let's get a clarifier. Is Candace getting pregnant? If I get the Ace of Cups, I swear to God. Oh! This is Blake. This is you. This is your baby. Y'all moving over. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, that's what's up. Okay. She's like, no. Christina Rodriguez, I got you. Word. Oh my God, that's amazing. Holy crap. Damn. Oh my God. The cards don't lie. You are the father. Congratulations, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh my God. So we have Christina, we have the 8 of Pentacles for you. The 8 of Pentacles is definitely speaking of, and I'm using StreamYard, by the way, as my stream platform. 8 of Pentacles is definitely talking about your hard work is paying off this Mars and Leo. If you're wanting meaningful work and employment, put yourself out there, you will get what you're looking for. But I feel like you're already putting in the work. And so this is saying that your work is going to be seen for the quality it is. And you just want to really stay, up to date with that sense of quality. I love the 8 of Pentacles because it's basically saying whatever you're doing, keep doing. Okay. Nisha Ambrose, I got you. Natifa, I got you. Okay. Nisha Ambrose. Nisha, we have the Magician for you. And also the 4 of Pentacles. So this is talking about, Nisha, you on fire. This is amazing. You're super skilled, you're super talented, and you're using those skills to come into assured material gain. If you're not super rich or wealthy, you're literally on the verge of being there. This could also be your soulmate, but I feel like this is you. And this is so badass. Look at this. This is lit. This is lit. This is lit. This is lit. You're manifesting stacks, power, authority. This is dope. I think this is one of the coolest combos I ever got. But it's really predicated with the Magician off of you owning your abilities and skills and activating an aspect of your abilities. We also have Melchizedek and Faith, okay? You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself, and see the light. And trust in the good of yourself and others, see the light in this world. Nisha, I hope you enjoyed that, okay? Thank you, Candace. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Zenartha, House of Judea. And I haven't forgotten about the Cash Apps. I'm going to do Cash App right after PayPal. And then I'm going to do Venmo. Okay. Zenartha. Sir Oreo is going to be conducting my unboxing videos. And I have the Peace Dealer reacts, but I'm also going to be having Sir Oreo react to videos as well. So Sir Oreo reacts is coming soon. Oh, yes. I love this message. I love this message. Oh. First of all, I didn't really like seeing this card. This is Jupiter and Gemini. This is saying, no, this is Mars and Gemini. Or Jupiter, this is Jupiter and Gemini. It's Jupiter and Gemini. This is basically saying you're stuck. You feel stuck. And it's information overload. It's not that you don't know what to do. It's that you know too much. So like you see every single way to do something and there's just so much information. You may just feel you're not entirely confident or sure about how to move forward. And this is where Lady Venus has got you. Okay. Downloads and understanding, where truth is being revealed, deep insights coming from heaven and the astral realm. And let me tell you what I'm channeling very deeply from you. You're literally helping me become more psychic. This is how powerful you are. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Focus. This is like a Gemini trying to focus. Oh my God. Okay. So this is definitely talking about you also feel stuck because people are lying to you. And so you know that they're lying, but they hid the proof. So you feel stuck because you want to call people out on their lying or deception, but you know if they do, they'll be like, well, you can't prove it. And so you're like, what do I do? Don't worry. Lady Venus has got you. Okay, downloads and understanding. And thank you, Nisha. Much appreciated. Okay, so next we have Wendy. Wendy Knight. We are all psychic when we clean off all the junk that blocks our connections to the heavens. That is a fact. That is a fact. Thank you, Kelsey. Hey. Oh, Tony Ann, for anyone who wants to send me anything, I do have my address in the description box below. It is the Flamingo address, okay? Wendy, we have your wishes are coming true. If anything, make a wish right now. And you're going to be manifesting during Mars and Leo your desires. Mars and Leo is June 11th to July 26th. And trust heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Congratulations. That is gangster. Okay. So Cash App, Venmo, I'm almost there. I got y'all. Okay. I got like 6 more PayPals and then we're going to go. No, I got like 5 more PayPals and then we'll go straight there. So Nancy. Thank you, Tony. Dun, dun, dun. I'm whistling a song sampled from Freddie Gibbs' Bandana, Palmolive. And I don't know if they sampled Sade, but I'm going to look into that because that'll be awesome. Nancy. We have Melchizedek again. This is coming a lot. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. I am a medium or a large. I believe this is a medium. And Nancy, we also have the 9 of Cups for you too. Your wishes are becoming fulfilled. So this is going to be around higher knowledge you've been wanting to integrate and come into as well. You may really be led by the right mentor as well, directly towards your desires. And it'll really, come through. So next we have Lakeisha. Oh, LaShonda, I didn't even notice you asked that. My apologies. I had no idea. So for Lakeisha, we have Chariot. You're driving towards victory. This is beautiful. The Chariot is talking about gaining forward momentum and crossing the finish line. So if you're in a competition, you'll beat out and win. But this is talking about breakthrough. Beautiful. And you're definitely going to break through very powerfully in ways that will carry on forth said momentum. Okay. Kelsey Underwood, you said you didn't do the minimum, but you did. So I got you. I'm gonna pull a couple extra cards for you. Oh, that's so awesome. I got the sun for you, but I got like your heart is just gonna like bask in joy like never before. Ooh, but we got the 7 of okay, this just got juicy out of nowhere. So I really want to maintain, you're going to be super happy. You're going to be super, super duper happy. But make sure people don't take advantage of your happiness where you're so happy, you don't notice how certain people are taking advantage of that to operate behind your back. Don't worry. The sun is looking at what this person is doing. So if anything, what the 7 of Swords is also saying too is that you might have stolen home base. So it's like you may be the one incorporating some maneuvers that bring you this happiness where you might have had to do something in secret and it's paying off in a big way. Regardless, this sun card is like your heart being so in joy. It's the best card in the deck. I honestly wouldn't let the 7 of Swords perturb you because I don't think it's as negative as it looks. It's not anything that's going to take away from that happiness. And we also have this with the 2 of Pentacles. So you're definitely going to be playing with your money and investing your money. Intuitively, what I felt was that maybe this could be somebody kind of like playing behind your back, but I get the sense that this is just more unconventional, lucrative decision making. And I even get the sense that you may not even share with others what you're super happy about out of wisdom. We have El Moria, Awakening Presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So you are protected. And we have this with Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And we know you are a Cancer rising, so you got the mother energy. Congratulations. So next we have Tay Brizzy, Scorpio rising, Cancer sun, Sag moon. Let's do it. Do-do. Do-do. This is awesome. For the Sag moon, Tay, who pulled this, you on fire, literally. Yeah, Mother Mary's coming up a lot. So we have El Moria again. El Moria is code word for that nigga, that dude. All right. The universe, I just saw the universe shake its head right now. Like, stop being a savage, peace dealer. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. And it's coming with the Magician. You're on fire. This is literally saying, Tay, you're the shit. You're the shit. You're the shit. You're amazing. You're very talented. You're very skilled. And you basically just want to own up to your talents. This is literally saying you have every resource you need to manifest what you want. Make sure that what you're thinking is positive, because as above, so below. You're that on point right now. Okay. So next we have Esther Trevino. And that is all the PayPal I have so far. So after this, I'm going to go to Cash App and Venmo. And if any PayPal comes after that, then I'll do that after. So Esther, I love your last name, by the way, Trivino. No, serious now. Right. Michael and El Moria. Nice. Amen. On heaven as it is in earth. So Esther, we have the 8 of Swords. Esther, you are systematically uncovering and unlocking every limiting belief you've ever had. Your limiting beliefs you've outgrown. And so you're going to really re-examine every thought you've had, and you're going to take the blindfolds off and you're going to drop the burden. All right. Trivino. Thank you, Maggie. And this is definitely, in a position to realistically embolden you. So you're going to feel stuck, Mars and Leo, and then you're going to examine the thoughts that are having you feel stuck, and you're going to change your mind to change your life. Okay. That's the really good thing about that card. So Lexi, I got you. Let's do it. For Mars and Leo. Thank you, Gabe. You have to pay me in Cardano. No problem, Rose. So we have the Hangman and Faith, okay? Faith. This is so deep. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. And then we have the Hangman. This is like Jesus energy, where it's like, forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they do. You may be in a position where you're being ridiculed and hung on the cross, where you didn't really even do anything and you just have to surrender to it. But this is saying, don't worry, stay calm, trust in the good of yourself and others. Hangman energy is really difficult for ego, because like the Hangman is, I want to smack you so much right now, but I'm gonna just let you talk shit. And it's like, just let it go. So something to keep in mind. All right. See, even the cards preach forgiveness. So next we have In Living God. Thank you. This is coming up a lot. This is the 3rd time. El Moria, Awakening Presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. The universe is with you. Thank you, Jacqueline. I just got your payment. I'm going to do all the Venmos and the Cash Apps first, and then we'll come back to you, okay? So we have this with 9 of Pentacles. Oh, this is the rich bitch card. I don't like saying rich bitch because that sounds offensive, but this is the rich bitch. This is a Kylie Jenner card, okay? Like she's just super rich and wealthy. So this is talking about your own independently made money. You didn't get it from mama. You made it from yourself. Even if people think you made it from whatever, this is your own money. So congratulations. And you got this with El Moria. And I love how Ari mentioned Michael and Moria. They weren't together before until you said this. I don't know what kind of magic you're working with, Ari. This is kind of freaky. And we got the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So in Living God, you getting paid. Oh my God. This is just like a new cycle of independence and luxury. This is saying to really embrace the luxury. And the more you do that, the more spirit reflects, your gratitude. Alma Asensio. Life verse, Cernunos. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Okay, season. Tony Ann, thank you so much. That means a lot. So we have this with the 5 of Wands. And this is competition. So I love how I love how life force is coming out with the generating of life force energy. 5 of Wands is Saturn and Leo. So we have Saturn and Leo with, of course, life force. This is saying to express your driving passion by putting yourself in a competitive situation, by clashing personalities and allowing yourself to stand out from that sense of competition, but not taking stuff too seriously so that you don't let egos flare up. This is going to really, boom, connect more with your life force as such, okay? Teresa, Zoob, I got you. Beautiful. I hope I said your last name wrong, if it's Zube or Zoob. But Teresa, let's go. I hope I didn't say your last name wrong. I'm sorry. I hope I said it right. Wow. So Teresa. And Living God, I got you. Yes! Teresa, we got awakening. You are awakening. Okay? And this awakening is going to guide you through your higher purpose. Where is Pluto in your chart? Because this is going to indicate Zuby, beautiful, Teresa Zuby. So where's Pluto in your chart? Because this is going to indicate where you're awakening and how deeply you're awakening. And we have faith. Okay, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Boom. Jennifer Rose. Hoo-hoo. Wow. I got awakening for you too. And you're going to be awakening exciting new power. This is, whereas for Teresa, it's more her awakening to her higher purpose. This is a full-on awakening. And what this is saying is for you, Jennifer, to examine your whole entire life. Play your whole life as a movie and really examine how you went from birth to where you are right now as you're getting ready to awaken to a brand new part of your life passage. All right. Aaron McDonald, let's get it. No problem, Teresa. Listen, Mercury, I'm in retrograde now. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Bam. So, Aaron McDonald. We have the Page of Swords. And soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. And as your soul expands, it's going to get the attention of very interesting individuals. But I see this as you really learning new ways to think and to also direct your mental energies. This could even be like learning a new language of your soul and spirit. So be mindful of news you may receive from someone younger than you that alerts you to the truth out of nowhere. Okay. Heather, hope you're doing very well. And thank you so much. The card that we have for you. All right. Shout out to Heather, by the way, Gaia Wellness. She be killing it on the readings. All right. I got the Page of Swords, but I'm gonna pull something else. Beautiful. Shout out to Big Empress Energy. All right. So Heather, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So whereas the Page of Swords will bring new intellectual insights, the Wheel of Fortune, oh my gosh, I got the same as Ari. That's insane. You might want to hit me up too so we can party. But this is definitely talking about abundance. This is definitely talking about evolution. This is definitely talking about an unexpected shift of events. I would say your sun's in Aquarius, so Jupiter, as it retrogrades back into your sun, will really bring a lot of this advancement, which could shake things up, okay, in good ways. And challenging, but very helpful ways regardless. So next, we have Shantae for Ari Libra. Gotcha. Merc the Jerk retrograde. Ari Libra. I know you, Libra, because we got, oh, this is you just chilling with all your millions. I literally see you crying with $100 bills like, what am I going to do? I only have money, friends, popularity, respect. I have all this money. What am I going to do with all these friends and notoriety and beauty? Oh my God, like, what do I do with my life? And we have Elmore. All right, El Moria, is there anything you want to tell me? Like, what are you doing? Oh my God. So we have, of course, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Yep, but you are chilling. I feel like you're having a crisis though. Like you're just so rich. This is you right here. Like, oh my gosh, like all my friends, all my girlfriends are bad bitches and they're all sexy and we just turn heads everywhere we go and I have so much money. I don't know what to do with all this abundance. And all I have is money and friends and notoriety and all in the bag and my bags are just so, and all these bitches are getting jealous. What the hell? Oh my God. So congratulations. Congratulations. Arnica, Leo, Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Cancer. Bam. Beautiful. Arnica. So we have the Nine of Pentacles for you too. Come and get this bag. Got the king here, got the king here. So this is with more of a masculine edge. You're definitely more assertive and active with this. But Arnica, this is you coming into your own independent finance, especially seeing that your sun's in Leo and Venus is in Cancer. That's beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. So next we have Erin. Erin, we have the Five of Wands. And we have Soul Flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. And here's the thing, congratulations, Ari Libra. It's gonna be super successful. It's already super successful. That's amazing. So you're gonna come into this relationship harmony by stepping into conflict. It's like you need to step into some friction so that through that, like mild drama, you come into the harmony. It's not going to really even be dramatic. It's just going to, the Five of Wands is like competitive, egos flaring. You want to step into that situation and come out with this relationship harmony, which it seems counterintuitive, but it's like jumping into the fire and then through that fire coming into balance. So Nathifa, Sun Leo rising and Moon Scorpio. I got you. No worries, Heather. Glad to hear back from you too. Natifa, we got the Chariot. This has been coming out for some of you victors. This is victory. Whatever. Okay, that's where the H is silent. So Natifa. Okay. So for Natifa, this is talking about whatever you're doing, you're going to gain victory for it. If you're in a competition, you're going to win. If you're seducing a prize catch, and your crush has like competition, you're going to knock them out the park. This is basically urging you that whatever you're going for, go for it, knowing that you're going to win. Boom. Beautiful. And you Leo. So Leo is the victory side. Like, there we go. Matt Wilcox. Congratulations, by the way. Rising Scorpio. There we go. Matt Wilcox. Thank you. So, Matt, we have the Temperance card. This is all right. This is definitely talking about you. Thank you, Starlala. This is talking about temperance. So you're going to be bringing your life in more moderation. This is you exercising good management. And this is you taking away influences in your life you don't need and adding influences you're not doing enough of. So peace, balance, and a positive future. This is one of the best cards to get, honestly. This is really dope. So you're going to be putting your life into greater and lifestyle into greater balance here. Amber Mason. Amber, we have the Fool card. So Mars in Leo is going to step you into a brand new adventure, cycle, and phase. And you have to be willing to jump off the cliff. Okay. You definitely have to be willing to take that risk. Good night, Ari. And you also have to be willing to really start something new. All right. Keep an open mind and have fun. All right. So next we have, oh, Amber, I got you. You wanted tarot and oracle. So the oracle card we have for you, after the Neo jump, right? Soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. Queendom, good looks. Courtney Days. All right, cosmic drugs. All right. We got the King of Pentacles and we got the Knight of Pentacles. So this to me means two things. Oh, when a rich nigga wants ya. That's the first thing that came up to me. Chris Brown. Oh, when a rich nigga wants ya. That's, I don't know why. I don't know if you want to hear that song, but like at first I saw this as someone with a lot of money is crushing on you. When a rich nigga wants you, they're like, oh, I'm trying to be her sugar daddy. But I also get the sense that this is you. I feel like you are multiple women's sugar daddy. And like you get into that bag, okay? So Courtney, I feel like this is you. But I feel it Taurus and Virgo, but I feel like this is someone who you're matching and attracting. So this is you on your finance. Like, I don't think a lot of people know you're operating on a much higher financial level, whether you even have the money or not. But no, I feel like this is somebody who you about to connect with and they about to floss on you. Okay, about to spend that money. Get you a girl that can do both. When a rich nigga wants you. Oh my God. So let's see. Nice. Next we have Kelsey Nelson. Bam. She does got Saturn on her sun. There we go. That's that gangster energy. Boom. The other guy ain't nothing. But I see, Courtney, I also see you being a sugar daddy to these ladies, like walking up. I see, Courtney, I see you walking up to some ladies like, man, that dude with they shit. Let me take you out. He's not even buying you nothing. Did he buy you a bag? I'm gonna buy you a bag. And then it's like you're gonna be pulling people's chicks from them, and you're just gonna be having like you're gonna be the pimp daddy. You just gonna have like you and your hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. I don't know why I'm picking that up heavy, but like yeah, okay. So Kelsey. We don't want no scrubs. All right, let's welcome Juliet to the $1 billion vibe tribe. Let's get it. All right, Kelsey, let me actually focus. So, Kelsey, we have the 6 of Wands. Yes, that's Jupiter and Leo. Whatever you're doing, Kelsey, is favorably received by the public. If you put out like a music video, a lot more people than you expect are going to love whatever project you're putting out. So this is encouraging you to put yourself out there because you're very talented. And we have El Moria, Jesus Christ, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. You are going to be buzzing. This Mars and Leo is going to put you into great notoriety. And you're going to come into a lot more positive, people really bigging you up for how much value you bring. Dominique, thank you for your cash app. It is tricking if you got it, ladies and gentlemen. Newsflash, it is tricking if you got it. Okay, oh my God. Dominique. But hey, it is still, if you trick, it is what it is. Dominique, we got the new love card. So this could be the birth of a child, but this is also opening your heart to new love. If you have a crush, write them a love letter. This could be someone writing you a love letter. It is safe for you to open your heart. Because sometimes when we get the Page of Cups, you might be catching feelings for someone and be like, nah, this is too immature. It's not. Let yourself catch these feelings. Or they could just be new feelings. Or they could be new intuitive gifts from new feelings. Kingdom's like, no, I don't want a new baby. Oh my God. Or maybe you don't want to catch feelings. Who knows? I don't blame you for that. Jacqueline Ryan. But the Page of Cups for you, Dominique, is very good. It's a very refreshing energy. Okay, you're gonna really love it. Next we have Jacqueline. Hey, congratulations, Cosmic Drugs. Yo, we got the money card. She just getting booked. Oh, wow. Like, come on now. This is amazing. Jacqueline. We have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is talking about you receiving very exciting news. You're starting on a new cycle that's going to really push more excitement in your life, really bless you with a lot more passion. And you want to actually live on the edge of it. Do things like if you've never skydived, go skydiving. Do something that you wouldn't normally do that's a bit risky and passionate for you. Sarah Fitzgerald, Pisces Sun, Virgo Moon, Cancer Rising. You have Pluto in your 7th. Oh my God. Please pull Tarot and Oracle, sending much love and positive vibes. By the way, all of you who send positive love and vibes, that works. Like all the prayers and the positivity you send, I am constantly getting psychically attacked. There are many forces who don't like what I do. And the love that y'all send helps so much in this battle. It like ethers the dark forces in ways that are non-linear, but very felt and very respected and very received. Thank you so much. So Sarah, we got the 3 of Cups celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's time celebration. This is talking about really not only celebrating good news. This is just basically just talking about festive energy. It's a directive. It's even pushing you to celebrate. This is Mercury in Cancer. Mercury is in retrograde. Mercury is going to go in Cancer during Cancer season. So this is also about this period. And it comes with the divine director. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. And you're going, I feel like one of these divine directors is your friends. And, you know, if you're invited out to a party soon, that might also be a part of it. And finally, we have Joy Treadwell. Actually, yeah, finally, we have Joy Treadwell. So, Joy, thank you very much. Woo. All right, Joy, we have the Fool card. Yeah, baby. The Fool card is a brand new adventure. It's a brand new cycle. All right, I'm about to buy some Cardano right now then. I'm gonna buy $100 of Cardano after this. And we have Sacred Vision, the Miriam. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. This is beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna do one more card. You're gonna notice that dark forces possess loser. You know, people who are stuck in negativity. Yeah, to project all sorts of stuff, and it's not gonna stick on you. It's gonna just bounce off of you because you've cultivated this light. So keep that in mind and just enjoy that victory of how much more powerful you are against these forces. So for everybody, okay, we have focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Expect miracles. Oh my God! Oh my God! You just, oh my God! Literally just went from expect the best possible outcome to expect miracles. We're really doing this. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. This is awesome. And this came with Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. This is so very important. What do you want to manifest? Focus on it and expect miracles. And understand that you're learning this important lesson and you align this with what you feel is right. That's awesome. Dude, I know you've seen that. I know you've seen that. You're magical as fuck. You're magical as fuck. Because I'm just a mirror, mind you. So anything magical you see, like that's your magic reflected. That's insane. Expect the best possible outcome. And then we got expect miracles. Come on, son. That's amazing. That's amazing. So we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is coming with the King of Pentacles. Rags to riches, or for some of you, from rags to bitches. Oh shit, this is a rags to riches story, or rags to bitches. That's this is saying start from the bottom or don't start at all. That is so beautiful. From the five, a lot of y'all are gonna feel from the Five to the King. And this is coming with, oh, it's going to happen fast. So a lot of you watching this are going to really upgrade your finances fast. You're going to go literally from rags to riches, even if you have money, because rags doesn't have to mean that you're broke. Rags could just mean that you started from the bottom somewhere, or you went through a period of struggle, and you're going to go from basically the lowest to the top like that. Eight of Wands is like, blockages are releasing. And dude, that's awesome. Expect miracles. We're all getting paid. That's lit. You know what? Maybe you might invest in Cardano, because for something to happen that quickly, some of y'all crypto and currency investments are going to go to the moon, or you're just going to really make a lot of influx of cash very fast. So that's beautiful. Y'all stay blessed as always. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And until next time, ladies and gents, peace out.